Hello. Another good old chill stream.
Hey,
Oh, I probably shouldn't have anything ready here.
So,
Check anyway. Yeah, we still got some hours left on that. Yeah, welcome to those who are gonna be watching this video. So yesterday, because I forgot to do my dailies, I got on super late and was chatting with some friends over on Discord, and I was playing 300 Arctic Base, and I picked the almost said the Rigaze because I'm looking at it. The Zaku Desert type.
Should be all you need to know.
And I legit only won 2 matches. 2 matches or 1 match? I think it was 2 matches. In the span of 2 hours of that sortie. You know, every sortie is like an hour 59, right?
Hi.
Only won 1 fucking match that entire time. And it sucked too because every other match I was doing so well. I was kicking hi Lettuce and Onyx. I was kicking so much ass. I think one of the games I even recorded it, even though it was like a really terrible loss. I got over 100k with the support on 300 Arctic Base. Every match we were like losing in, I was just doing so goddamn good. I was playing out of my mind, and we were losing, right? And the only match we won was a match where I was getting my ass kicked so hard because the enemy team had like double raids, and they're really good raids that like counter me too. One of them was the Gather Road gym. Yes, it was a Desert DA. That's what I was playing, and it's so horrible too because that's the only match we won where our team was competent. Or like super amazingly competent, right? We're the one I was getting my ass just destroyed. And it sucked. It was like, that's the only only win I got. I was playing out of my mind for how many matches can you fit in 2 hours? Because that's how many matches I did, and only got 1 win out of it.
I handle pilot sorties for the whole camp.
Then I played an extra 40 minutes, taking some breaks in between because I was talking with friends. And we did, I think we were continuing the loss streak, playing other matches, right? Although the teams were significantly better, like they were a lot close. It wasn't just, you know, a team getting stomped, right? It was actually a lot closer. And then I was like, okay, fuck, I guess I'll just play one last match, and then I played the 350 with the DA on Abandoned City. And it was actually a really good match, and I'm going to be posting that tomorrow, actually. I'm going to be making a video on the DA, since I have yet to do that, and I want to. I might include the loss in there, too, that I mentioned earlier. The over 100k damage, but, yeah, we played double support, too, on A side. And the thing is, I wasn't, like, angry throughout the match. I think, like, towards the end, I was just like, okay, Jesus Christ, when is something different going to happen, right? But my tolerance level was actually pretty okay. Probably because I was talking to friends over in Discord. I wasn't like, nah! You know. That mystery bomber. Hello, little man. That mystery bomber guy clip was an interesting clip. Caught it from Taru's video. Then you posted a clip from your end. Yeah, Taru's end, you didn't get like the full perspective. In the video, you saw me as soon as the guy planted the bomb. That's when I shot my bazooka. He would have been dead, right? So. Or at least you would have seen a body planting a bomb. It's not my first time dealing with. If you looked at my description, it's not my first time dealing with invisible people. In fact, I even linked to a really old video of mine where I became invisible in a match to the enemy team, and so did multiple people. I linked to a video, and it's like an over 2 hour long video way back then, right? Like I think my first year playing the game. And you guys can check that out. You might see some familiar people in there too that we play with. So I was used to that already, or at least I know about invisible glitches, right? But what was different between this one and the other one? Excuse me. What was different between this one and the other ones was that this one was not hurting us. Usually the invisible glitch, when they're invisible, they still hurt you, which is really annoying, really bad. But the double Zeta, which is also what's also interesting is the person that was the double Zeta was named after a, I think the names the devs choose for like anonymous names, or you know they don't want to show off their actual PSN names. It was like GBO2 something, right? If you want to look at that real fast. But that was interesting to note. But yeah, he was invisible. But he wasn't hurting us. If he actually could hurt us, we would not have defused that bomb because he was shooting at us constantly. And then he was. I think the only thing he could hurt was the base. Interestingly enough, but yeah, it was just funny because it's like, oh shit, okay. Well, if you guys watched, I realized that oh, so if he can't hurt us while we're defusing it, so every time he's going to plant the bomb, I just have to defuse it. So we didn't really need to have me and Arm both there, so I just told Arm to get back in his suit and continue the match as normal because we were winning, right? The name devs choose to get when they test out suits before release. Yeah, it was weird that I had that. I did a 700 match as a Banshee once, and the enemy support was desynced invisible. Go figure. Hey, that was probably the best buff for support, right?
Making preparations for sortie.
It's probably the best thing you can do.
Canceling procedure. Making preparations for sortie. Sortie
400.
application accepted.
Get ready to move out.
But yeah, you want to play DA at 400? It might. I'm gonna be honest. The heavy stagger might be pretty valuable. The only issue is that you'd be stuck using level 1 weapons because you're only a level 1 suit. So you'll be doing, if you're using the prototype, you 1,500 damage compared to 1,700. I need to go pick a 400 right now. It looks dark. Experienced the invisible armor guy last year. GPO1 spent 2 minutes in base defusing that BS, preventing us from losing. Hey, base GPO1, Chad. Yeah, again, thankfully it wasn't the kind of invisible where they can still hurt you, because we would have lost that, potentially.
Your team's ready. Make your final preparations.
Long machine gun. I heard the best option was the, the prototype Magella cannon, since it also takes a chunk of damage, so you can heavy stagger, and then chunk, and then go into your, so you get like almost 3,000 or 2,500 damage shots, along with getting a heavy stagger, and then following up with your missiles, which should, I think, half health people at that point, or the general you're hitting. Yeah, I'll talk about the DA tomorrow. It's a pretty good support, probably up there with like one of the best supports. He was shooting with a BB gun. At least BB guns still hurt though.
Make your final preparations.
Alright, so Dark's on the enemy team. I know he's probably got stealth suit. So VD Goof any good? I'm not sure how good it is now, but I remember it was pretty common choice back then. Stun, downswing. It's got a sliding downswing that does some decent damage. It's got a heat wire for heavy stagger. Dodge rolls. So that could probably be fine.
Get ready to move out.
Oh god, yeah, we'll just use this. Go level 4. Yeah, last night, before doing the general gang, yeah. I mean, it's probably the best class you can have an all team of, right? Supports either feel amazing or feel horrible. No in between. It all depends on how their game your generals are. How on their game the generals are. Okay, yeah, I get you. Well, there's some that I think are in between. Like recently, the Rigazid. The Rigazid I think is just okay. Like there's some aspects of that suit that are really good, and there's some that are just kind of like bleh. I really want to get the Zaku 4 uphold. We get the level 2 banner soon. Hopefully.
Commencing operation.
Alright, let's go find something to do. Got the level 4 stuff on. So we'll be doing a ton of damage. Well, if we can consistently fire at somebody, right? To be a bit of a meta gamer here, I think Dark probably has a stealth suit or a raid of some sort. So I'm gonna check behind me quite often. After I shoot this guy, because he has no buffers.
Well done. You've taken some light damage.
Bastion and GBO2. Maybe. Hello.
An ally has destroyed an enemy mobile suit. Taking heavy damage, pilot. You alright?
Damn, I didn't think that was gonna stun. I'm gonna stay away from that.
That mobile suit won't last much longer.
Nice downswing, compadre.
Enemy mobile suit.
Alright, let's go over here real fast. There's a guy low on health. Actually, oh, somebody else spawned in, so I guess we'll go over here.
Allied unit destroyed.
Oh, that's unfortunate. You can get some extra damage off because I have like no health left. Bait out the tackle. At least I know they got a gunner Gundam, so
Where and
holy
how
fire
will you
rate Batman.
redeploy?
Yeah, that's
An ally
the
has
cold
destroyed
districts
an
type.
enemy mobile suit.
It's got damage output by sheer volume of fire. Someone was playing mass production double Zeta? Oh, PC hacker using unreleased suits now. Oh, that's
Ally
not
has
good.
destroyed an enemy. Get out there and try again.
That's not good, man. They really need to put the reins on that already. Alright, I'm gonna go help out the first thing here. Actually, let's go help out over here. Okay, never mind, he dropped.
Allied unit destroyed.
Yo. You really had to go for the
Allied
downswing.
unit destroyed.
You really had to go for that downswing, buddy. Alright. Well, I'm gonna get up here because I know if I stay around a little bit longer, I'm gonna get clowned on.
The enemy has captured a beacon. An ally wants to group up. Your call, pilot.
Better make a decision here in a second. Okay, well, you could have shot him right there, but that's fine.
Allied unit destroyed.
Okay, I'm gonna go move forward now since we just want to be a bunch of clowns over here.
Allied unit destroyed. Taken some light damage. Shield damage.
Two people don't want to engage the person in front of us. I'd rather just die to the enemy team at this point.
Destroyed.
Just gonna go over here and die. No reason for y'all to like just come up here. Just engage the guy already. You don't have to like come up here when there's like a 3v1 or 2v1. That's fine. Yeah, that's Dark capturing the points. So,
The enemy has captured a beacon.
are they still fighting that guy? Is he still alive? Oh my
Get out there
god.
and try again.
Let's go. PC hacker's gonna make GBO disable the Steam port. Well, hey, they should have released a shitty port. How about that? Yeah, there was a gunner. You missed me downswinging when he
Allied
came
unit
out of spawn.
destroyed.
I'm about to do it again, too.
This battle's dead. We need to find a way to pull ahead. You've taken some light damage. unit destroyed. That mobile suit won't last much longer. Shield damaged. An ally has destroyed an enemy mobile suit. Allied unit destroyed. Enemy unit down. Well done.
No. I want to go help that guy, but this other guy's over here too.
2 minutes left.
Alright.
Units
Got that big blast radius. Really said run it back.
Allied unit destroyed.
I'd,
Boarding fire incoming.
yeah, I don't respect the gunner Gundam, so if I see a gunner Gundam in a position where I can stun and melee, I'm gonna do that. I don't respect the gunner Gundam. Even though it got buffed, it really needs another buff. Hey man, what's up? You wanna talk a little bit?
You've taken some light damage.
I'm pretty sure I was pressing my R1 button, but thankfully the other guy just stunned his teammate. Let's go over here. This is way too dangerous for me. Okay, sure that hits.
1 minute left.
Damn, just getting all these lag hits off today. Nice. Bully the gunner. Yeah.
Allied unit destroyed.
You love to see avoiding a heat wire. One of the most trickiest heat wires to land.
Has destroyed an enemy mobile suit.
Then he still hits him while you're boosting the side. That was a waste of 2 lives.
Get out there and try again.
I had to charge this guy. Just gonna have to charge him just straight up.
You've taken some light damage.
Hey bro, your heavy wire. I guess he must have hit his heavy. No, the other guy hit his heavy wire. I was gonna say, bro, the heavy wire doesn't penetrate. You might wanna wait until you're past me. Shoot that.
Allied unit destroyed.
Oh, somebody died at the end. Fuck off. It's easier to land when going left or right versus forward or back. It definitely is
A little more
goofy.
practice
Yeah.
and we'll be unstoppable.
Oh
Here are
well.
your rewards for
Yeah,
this
there's
battle.
definitely some lives I was like, yeah, fuck it, I'm just gonna kill myself fucking killed. So, not smart on my end. I don't know where the last guy was, but I hope it was at least like he was near us when he died. I hope it wasn't just some fucking dude way off in the where he shouldn't be that died. I can only hope. Cause that'd be a real shame if we lost because some dude was just pushing forward.
Making
Doing dumb
preparations for
shit.
sortie application accepted.
That'd be really awful.
Get ready to move out.
At least it was close though. Yeah, that definitely wasn't nice because yeah, maneuver armor suits are just not my forte. Hey, it's James. This fighting another person in the clan. Bro, I can like legit be boosting and I'll still get fucking stunned. It's like, oh great. And it's dark too. Damn, it's gonna make me fight both of them.
Your team's ready. Make your
Yeah,
final
called it.
preparations.
This is gonna be a pain in the ass now. Because James is a really good player. Never mind. Game plan has been changed. Why is it that when you go up in cost, gens and raids get so many toys, but supports are still just supports? I imagine it's because they don't want to stray. If they go, they don't want to make it to where supports would be like a really strong class if they give them too many things. But at some points it feels like they're definitely just. There's a reason why people say the support tax, right? When a new suit comes out that's a support and it feels like something's missing, it's called the support tax. Where you'll have a support come out, and I guess I keep mentioning the QA for this reason. The QA compared to the GG, where for some reason it just doesn't have balancers at a cost like 650, that high of a cost. And it's a really embarrassing suit comparing it to like the GG. To the point where you can run the GG as a like pseudo support compared to the QA. At least before it got buffed with the commander machine gun, right? Give every suit balancers at high cost. At high cost, it really should just be on every suit. At high cost, it's really stupid that at low cost, or honestly, it probably should already just be a thing anyway. Like this shouldn't even be a skill. But at mid cost, at low cost, like 400, the sniper units have balancers. Sniper units have it. Yet at high cost, some supports don't even have that. Which is a really, really stupid decision. For example, where's the gun cannon, since we're over here at gun cannons, right? Gun cannon... Yeah, gun cannon 2. Sniper unit. So you got 600 range beam rifle, you got a beam cannon 600 range. You got the blow, right? Look at that, balancers. Balancers, that lets you, whenever you're boosting, and whenever you don't have to wait for the animation of you boosting to be over before you to melee. So whenever you stop boosting, you can instantly start meleeing, if your melee weapon's readied up. Which is very valuable for, you know, obviously you don't have to wait for you to stop sliding. What else? Pretty sure gun cannon. Yeah, gun cannon, which is even a lower cost suit, has balancers. And that's like a mid-range, long-range suit. Oh, this one doesn't have it. The Gigan also has balance. That's even lower cost. This is level 5 Gigan, and it already gets balancers at low cost. These are earlier suits, right? Sat in the same lobby for long enough to witness one match. Nice. Heavy Gundam has it? I'm pretty sure Heavy Gundam does have it, actually. I think that's at 450, though, right? Unless I'm mistaken, because I don't play the Heavy Gundam that much.
Your team's ready. Make your final preparations.
Oh my god, oh my, it's giving me the worst of both worlds, dude. Not only do I have to fight James in Dark, now I'm also on B side, on Impact side. That is... Dude, we're gonna lose, I'm sorry. I'm already calling this, unless the enemy team fucks up. Unless the rest of the enemy team is bad, we ain't winning this one. Like, straight up, we ain't winning this one, dude. I almost just want to, like, back out right now, but... Fuck, man, I don't even know what I'm already demoralized, dude. I'm already demoralized. Because I already know how this is going to play out, so, fuck, man. Dude, I really don't want to play this. Because this is... oh, man. Okay. I'll just go with the Hyzak.
Get ready to move out.
And probably not pick... No, whatever. I'll do the stupid beam saver. No. Yeah, I'll go with beam saver just because.
and ready for battle.
GG's. I wish that suits that BB so desperately want to be backline shelling units had tools that better allowed them to fill that role. I mean, there's some like, I can't remember the name of the skill. The one where if you crouch, you get shock dampeners. The only issue is that skill doesn't let you tackle when you're crouched, so if somebody runs up on you, it's harder to deal with them. You know. If you want to count precision selling, I guess, but it's only plus 5% more damage though when you're crouched.
Commencing operation.
Bro, I don't want to play this. I'm just gonna capture B and just hope, because I know Dark is probably gonna be a stealth suit.
Beacon captured. The enemy has captured a beacon.
I can feel the pixie. If it's not a pixie, I'm gonna be very surprised. Yep, we're already doing B-side shenanigans. We're already doing B-side shit. Might as well wait for the inevitable. Just gonna start poking. There's no pixie so far, so maybe they're not doing stealth. Advance. Thank you. Somebody says it.
You've taken some light damage.
What are you doing getting close to me? The gunner gun with no balancers. I guess that's probably Dark. It looked like Dark from the same match. So, okay, we're actually doing fine. We actually, held back.
Supporting fire incoming. Enemy infantry defeated.
Thankfully, the enemy team did not like bum rush us.
Beacon captured. An ally has that mobile suit won't last. Allied unit destroyed.
Oh, why'd you get close to that?
Enemy unit down. Well done. Unit's been destroyed.
I really hope that downswing was gonna hit, but oh well. Okay, this side of the map doesn't seem so bad to me. The issue that I keep having with it is we always stay on B side no matter what. Oh, on the hill, my bad. The hill on
How will
D.
you redeploy?
Even when we should be moving off the hill. Thankfully, like, the enemy team, they were holding back, right? But there's moments where, like, we're getting bum rushed on the D point when we have other points, and we just stay on that hill to where it just doesn't benefit us anymore. We need to stop getting on that hill, essentially.
Allied unit destroyed.
And it just completely bones us over every time. Damn it. Yeah, the same idea I did.
Supporting fire incoming. Clear the area. Long-range supporting fire incoming. An ally has destroyed an enemy mobile suit. Supporting fire complete. The
My machine gun is better than yours.
Go press the advantage. Enemy unit down. Well done.
You push up on this guy.
An ally has destroyed an enemy mobile suit. Looks like things are going our way. An ally has destroyed an enemy mobile suit.
Yeah, so that's James, I think. I recognize that paint scheme.
An ally has destroyed an enemy mobile suit.
Yeah, they use the hill as a crutch.
Allied unit destroyed.
We should probably capture A, but I feel like maybe we should stay.
An ally has destroyed an enemy mobile suit. Allied unit destroyed. Minutes left.
Yeah, I'm not approaching you.
More valuable to this
I'm gonna play it safe, bro.
supporting fire incoming. Clear the area. Allied unit destroyed. Taking some light damage. Taking long-range supporting fire incoming. An ally has destroyed an enemy supporting
I should have
fire.
hit.
The supporting fire.
I don't mind this double team.
Don't press.
'Cause we're winning pretty hard right now, and that's two people fighting me, and they're not fighting our teammates right now. This isn't the hill they want to die on. Yeah, the problem is the overuse of the hill, which we're not doing right now, which is good. That's the issue I have with B
Bring
side,
that victory home.
is that we overplay. People overplay the hill. But we're not doing that. Like I said, we're not doing that, which is great. Great.
Get out there and try again.
You're seeing right now? Nice.
An ally has destroyed an enemy mobile suit. Allied unit destroyed. Enemy unit down. Well done. Allied unit destroyed. An ally has destroyed an enemy mobile suit.
Oh, he downswing his teammate too. That's not good. I should have pressed the triangle button, but oh well.
Well done.
Yeah, what's funny is
You
one of
earned
the
this
one of the
victory.
meta things you do in clan match is if you're on A side, you rush the hill immediately. That's like one of the things you want to do, right? Praise James. I'll take second place. It's funny because that's the clan thing you do, is you rush the hill immediately if you're on A side, because B side, if they're all stuck on the hill, they got nowhere else to move really. I haven't used the Hyzak yet, but looks pretty fire. It's a pretty nice general. I'm not gonna say it's like the best, right?
Here are your rewards for this battle.
You want to use the the Heat Hawk it has, because the Heat Hawk does a lot more damage. It does like beefy damage, right? So you can do typical downswing combos. Yeah, nice and standard.
Decorations for sortie.
I wish the Hyzak would get the hit missile pods. Funny you say that. I think in the leak stuff where the Rosen came from, I believe they had the hip missiles there on Maraisu. I'm not sure if that's for a new suit, but it was the Hyzack's hip missiles. Find funny how many people refuse to use the tunnel along the entire far side of the map. Has stealth or fake beacon, you can just walk. You'll see some people sometimes, but I think maybe the issue some people have might be it being a little bit too long to get somewhere, but yeah, it'll depend.
Please confirm. Cancel.
Hey, James did pretty well for his team though. Poor Dark and the Gunner Gundam. Maybe he did alright too. But yeah, you can use the machine gun, the Marisai beam rifle, which is not really that recommended, or the hyper bazooka. For me, I like using the machine gun because it's one of the best machine guns in the game. High damage, decent fire rate, decent stun accumulation. Combines really well with the hand grenade. And then between the beam saber or the heat hawk, the heat hawk's the better option. Because you comparing it to the level 1, level 1,900, and then level 1 is 2,100. I think that increases like 1,009. That doesn't even increase. That's plus 80 more damage. And then this goes all the way up to 2,300. Level 3 finally breaks 2,000, but level 3 is like 2,400. But yeah, the reason I'm picking the Hyzack Beam Saber is just because I have a little bit more range with it, and of course the Federation downswing, you know, classic Federation downswing, really far hitting. Marisai Beam Rifle feels good on the Marisai, probably because it has that stun rod. It makes it a lot more easier to do it, but the problem with the Marisai Beam Rifle is it takes forever between shots. I think if I check, cooldown time between shots is 7 seconds. The bazooka is 7.4. That means it's just as long to use this as a stunning weapon than the bazooka, and you have less range on it too. Level 1 is 375, and the level 1 the beam rifle is 300. And it takes just as long to between shots to fire, and you have less shots. And you do less damage. Well, actually, no, you do the same amount of damage, right? But it works. It can be okay for the Marisai since it can be easier to confirm into your heavy stagger. Yeah, that's what I was getting at, Sai. If you're running a melee build, it can be easier to use. Because I know on the Marisai... Let me go to the Marisai real fast. There it is. The Fayadine rifle is like one of the harder weapons to use effectively since it doesn't stun unless you charge it up, but you have to stand still to fire it. So you can definitely swap that out for the Marisai beam rifle to excuse me, to make it easier to get the heavy stagger. Although for my case, people just dodge roll anyway, right? Yeah, if you're not experiencing latency, it's probably a lot better to do. But the thing is, though, the Fading Rifle not only gives you high damage output, but also gives you a second melee weapon that you can combo into. I guess another problem, too, is you'd be using a level 1 450, a 400 rifle. Because I think the Hyzack came out first before the Marisai, and I think the Marisai beam rifle was on the Hyzack before the Marisai came out. Yeah, Blues, we're just talking about that, how the beam rifle's not that good, but it can be easier to perhaps confirm into the heavy stagger. It's not a good weapon. We were comparing that it even has less range than the bazooka, because we were on the Hyzack earlier, Bloops. If I go back to the Hyzack. Yeah, level 1, 300 range. Level 1 bazooka is 375. Both do the same damage, but one has slightly longer cooldown between shots. If the Marisai beam rifle had like a way faster cooldown, it'd probably be a lot better. Imagine if it was like maxi boost where you could rapid fire that.
Making
Actually,
preparations
it'd be
for
pretty
sortie.
terrifying having a really fast stunning rifle like that.
Sortie application accepted.
I've determined
Get
that
ready to move out.
if I have the choice between a launcher and an instant stun beam weapon, I'll usually opt for the beam. Is that rifle on the Marisai a recycled ticket weapon? I think it might be in the DP store by now. If not, then yeah, it was. I believe it was originally a gotcha weapon, but it might be on the ticket and DP store now. I wouldn't ask me too much about DP and recycled ticket stuff because I don't usually delve into that stuff. But I imagine so, right? But yeah, Onyx, between me, it depends on the beam rifle, cause like the Marisai beam rifle, I just wouldn't pick it. I would opt for the bazooka.
Your team's ready. Make your final preparations.
Oh my god, more. The Haikushiki beam rifle I don't like, and I'll use the bazooka instead. The hyper bazooka or whatever it's called. On my Haikushiki. Mark II beam rifle, I can be okay with. I like using it on the Barzam because I have a lot more range strength, so I can do more damage, right? Along with getting a stun. The R-Jarja beam rifle, which isn't a insta-stun rifle, but I like it on the R-Jarja, but I hate it on the Zaku 3 because of how slidey the Zaku 3 is. It just doesn't mesh well with me using it. Been running the Gem 3 constantly lately because of the beam rifle damage and missile shenanigans. I wish the rapid fire missiles had a bit more stun accumulation. I just stunned myself with rockets more than I care to admit. Fair enough. Yeah, bazookas are just a little bit easier to use compared to some other options for insta-stun beam weapons. Cool question, why do you dislike the unicorn? Never mind, too obvious. I don't know, what do you think the answer is going to be?
Prepped and ready for battle.
Alright,
All right,
let's
you
try
lot.
this out.
This is it. Keep your cool, work together, and come home safe.
And by unicorn, do you mean in-game unicorn or anime unicorn? Some bazookas have a small radius, might as well use a beam weapon anyway. Well, that depends, because some bazookas just have higher output, especially at higher cost, where ballistic resistance is going to be lower. So like the Jagan D-type bazooka is a really nice weapon to use for the Echoist Jagans.
Beacon captured.
Woo!
Beacon captured. The enemy has captured a beacon. You've taken some light damage.
Oh, hello, light armor. I want to poke at you a little bit. Hey, this is what I'm talking about right here, where like they're kind of just staying on this hill.
An ally has destroyed an enemy mobile suit. Allied unit destroyed. An ally has destroyed
Nice.
an enemy mobile suit.
I like that we have another highs active.
Shield damage. An ally has destroyed an enemy mobile suit.
He's got the heat hawk too.
Destroyed. That mobile suit will last much longer.
Funny you bring up the Echoist. I love using the beam rifle in that suit. I mean, yeah, it's decent beam rifle.
Where and how will you
Oh damn! I thought James was still in the other suit. I didn't realize he wasn't our raid anymore.
Supporting fire incoming. An ally has
Support
destroyed
fire.
an enemy mobile
My friend
suit.
says Conroy Jagan is kind of overrated, but what do you think compared to the other
You'll have
Jagans?
to wait.
If you're using it because it breaks legs really fast. That's its. Excuse me. That's what's really good about it. It can break
Target
legs
confirmed.
really fast with the Blicky gun, the Conroy's handgun. That's why you're using the Conroy's Jagan. It does have stealth, which is not like it's pretty good, right? It's a good suit. It's just that people are using it for the leg breaking, which I think that's what's gonna get buffed on the suit. Or I mean nerfed. My bad. I think it's gonna get a nerf for the. Sorry, hold on. In the middle of a war zone here.
Enemy unit down. Well done. You've taken some right hand. An ally has
Nice setup. Nice. That was great. That was great.
unit destroyed.
Machine gun this man to death. See, this is what I was talking about earlier with B-side. People play the hill way too much. Alright, I'm gonna push forwards because everybody else is doing that. You know what? I want to capture B actually. That's a 2v1, so they should be fine. Uh-oh. I didn't capture it.
An ally. Beacon captured. Allied unit destroyed.
Conroy's Glock, Conroy's Blicky.
Allied unit destroyed.
I'm gonna make you work for it, Dom.
Supporting fire incoming.
Last man standing, last man standing.
Shield damaged. Long range supporting fire incoming. Taking heavy damage, pilot. Supporting fire complete. The supporting fire missed the enemy. Allied unit destroyed. Looks like that mobile suit will not much.
Last man standing.
Your unit's been destroyed.
That was so stupid. Oh. We fight to the last breath. Oh, they didn't retake the point. You know what that means.
Get out there and try again.
You know what that means.
Long range comms are all set. Target confirmed. An ally has destroyed an enemy mobile suit.
Yeah, I'm gonna be an asshole. Yeah, I'm gonna be a little bit of an asshole.
Supporting fire complete. The supporting fire hit the enemy. Go press the advantage. An ally has destroyed an enemy mobile suit. 2 minutes left. Bases are more valuable for this mission.
Little rat time. Yeah, I'm being a little rat.
An ally has destroyed an enemy
I'm being a
mobile
little rat. Little fucking sneaky little rat.
planted an enemy base.
It's easier to use weapons that require more precision as well, so leaning into those weapons feels more natural. Oh, did we capture the other point?
Unit destroyed.
Oh, we did. Oh, never mind. They don't have D. Okay, they're just at base now.
Allied unit destroyed. 1 minute left. Bring that victory home. unit destroyed.
Yeah, I think we're good.
Enemy base destroyed.
Hell yeah, brother.
The mission is over.
Uh,
Well done, everyone. You earned this victory.
weapons rack missile launcher or a 180 millimeter? 180 millimeter. Just straight up. Hey, I'll take third place. Just straight up 180 millimeter.
Here are your rewards for this battle.
The 180 millimeter just does a ton of damage. It has a pretty quick ready up from what I remember between shots, cooldown between shots. And there's some other stuff about it that I can't remember at the moment. Pretty good range too. That's one of the other weapons they should buff is the missile launcher, the weapons rack missile launcher. I guess the missile launcher wouldn't be too bad since you have. Okay, so you said the Easy 8 weapons rack, right? So I guess the missile launcher wouldn't be a bad idea since you got other weapons with you, right? So I should explain myself, right? Since you got other weapons with you, right? You got other weapons to rely on, so you can probably use the missile launcher. But on the weapons rack, like the normal weapons rack, you probably want to use, you want to use just the 180 millimeter, since you don't have any other weapons to back up except for the flash grenade and the chest Vulcan. And I'm saying you could probably make it work on the Easy 8 too. That's the thing. You could probably make it work since you have the other weapons. Since the ground type beam rifle has a stun, if you charge it up, that means you could potentially get a stun lock maybe. You know what? I'll try it out, actually. I'll give it a try. I need to go buy the level 3, though. Half the A+ S- players were carried. Dude, Scourge, you weren't here when I was talking about it earlier, but I had a match yesterday, or matches yesterday. I played 2 hours of the sortie for 300 Arctic base. With a support on a 300 Arctic base, I picked the double antenna. I was playing out of my mind. We had matches where we're getting stomped, and I'm getting over 100k damage. Just carrying my team, apparently. And I only won one match, and the one match I won was when I was getting my ass kicked. And I wasn't doing good. I was doing terrible. And that's the match we won. I was so pissed off at that fact. I was actually okay playing all through those losses because I was talking with friends on Discord, so I wasn't caring about the matches too much, right? But holy shit, one match out of 2 hours with like A+, S- players, and there's one person, there's a Japanese player,
Feeling up to a few more missions?
um,
Well, hello. I've left you a present
who
in the
picked the
reward
at
center when
guy
you're ready.
at 300. My bad, I almost said 400. Easy 8 or ground type weapons rack better? I think the
Hi.
weapons
Welcome
rack
to the
considered better
supply counter.
at its native cost.
I'll exchange just about anything for
I feel that in my soul. But yeah, there was a at guy who, on the enemy team, they actually had a pretty smart game plan where they had a gun tank on top of the hill on Arctic base, who is obviously doing gun tank things, and the generals were defending him. Our generals were getting their asses kicked, so I couldn't really input too much. I'd get a heavy stagger and some shots in. I'd get kills, right? I ended up getting top individual, almost 3,000. and I believe I got 5th or 4th. You know, beating people out in a 6v6, right? And the guy, who also downswung our teammates in the match, by the way, because he was salty, he's being a salty little bitch, who didn't use his stealth, because, you know, the guy has stealth. He didn't use his stealth to sneak up on the gun tank that was sniping us. So, he messaged me after the match. Well, at least I can pull it up. Trash, and then stupid, and then Japanese words, which I'm assuming are just insults from that. And I just messaged him, bro, I literally got a placement on the board. And I think I said, maybe you'll help out next time. That dude was... I also came up with a... Yeah, that guy was just he was just bitch made, right? That guy was just bitch made. Terrible, terrible person.
Thank you so much.
That kind of shit was stupid. It's always the Japanese players or Asian players that send me hate mail, because because you're American or what, you're in the West, they'll just fucking see that you're the problem, right? And I came up with this theory that maybe I'm losing these matches whenever I'm like doing really well. I'm gonna call it the orb of confusion, where if you're in a team with all Japanese players, if there is one Western player on that team, it just throws the Japanese players off balance. You know the orb of confusion for SpongeBob, where they turn it on and they go do da doi. You know that one? I think that's what's happening. One Japanese player is on their team, and they just can't handle it.
Thank you so much.
For some reason, they can't comprehend it.
Thank you so much.
They shrivel up.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
But yeah, it was just 2 hours of only one win,
Come back.
and there was the one where I was getting my ass kicked. So I guess
Ooh, I see you're
the Japanese players, they were
going
like,
your luck with base camps
okay,
four
what
times, is it?
white guy need help? We're gonna do better now. No, they're actually really good players that match too. That's the issue. I was getting my ass kicked on, but the team was really good. And then the matches I was doing really amazing on, the team were doing terrible.
Come again. Promise me you'll come back.
Even quick matches, if you don't sweat your nuts off, you ain't playing correctly.
I handle pilot sorties for the whole.
Yeah, it was just ridiculous. What was happening?
Get ready to move
Thankfully, though, 40 minutes later, I was playing some more matches and still losing. Nope, gonna immediately leave. The last match I had, I played the DA at 350, which is not its native cost, and we double support on Abandoned City, and we won. We won pretty handily. That's the video I'm gonna be posting tomorrow. It was a nice match. It was a nice match to end off the day, right? Start Jagan or Jagan Echous? Start Jagan. Start Jagan's considered the better support. I mean, better general. My bad. Yeah, you have really good stun accumulation, and you have a lot of ballistic weapons too. Your primary weapon, the shotgun. Fuck, what's the word I'm looking for? Tony Stank. Tony Stank. I'm glad now we're running Taro. That's three clanmates I run into today. The Shrapnel Bazooka. Thank you, Scorch. Yeah, the Shrapnel Bazooka breaks maneuver armor as well. Well, not only did the Shrapnel Bazooka, but also your other weapons too can be really good for breaking maneuver armor.
Make your final preparations.
Arctic base. Oh my god. At least, you know, I can use that, maybe. I'm gonna lose, I'm gonna lose. I'm not sure if our team's gonna lose, but I'm gonna lose picking this.
Get ready to move
I don't even know why I have some of this stuff on, bro. What is some of this shit? What the hell? No other defenses I can put on this. 19 melee resistance is not gonna help me whatsoever. I'm gonna die terribly. I'm going to lose. Yeah, I know, probably double raids or whatnot. Yeah, I'm already expecting it. I forgot to change something on this. No, let me switch that. Oh my god.
prepped and ready for battle.
Does the SJ Gun beam rifle insta-stun, or does it, being a sub-weapon, take that away? It does instant-stun. There's quite a few sub-weapons that can instant-stun.
All pilots, launch when ready. Make me proud out there.
Zongo zones to it. I already know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna get booty blasted. I said I was gonna do it, so I'm doing it. I've already committed to my fate.
Operation.
You believe in me, you fool.
Taking some light damage. Taking heavy damage, pilots. That mobile suit won't last much longer. It's been destroyed.
Yeah, I think that's 3 raids I just counted there. 2 or 3? At least 2.
Where and how will you redeploy?
So, yeah, not gonna go with this match. But hey, I'm committed. I committed to it. He died with honor.
Get out
I
there
died
and
only
try
getting
again.
1,000 damage.
Enemy unit down. Well done. That mobile suit won't last much longer. Destroyed.
Oh, they're doing the fucking stupid attack. They're gonna just charging a heavy attack for.
Unit destroyed. An
Yeah.
ally has destroyed the enemy mobile suit.
If we can get ourselves set up, I can be a lot more useful.
Get out there and try again.
But that's 2 raids. So, I'm gonna be constantly harassing a slow ass suit. That's the problem with the Easy 8 weapons rack. It's just so fucking slow. For how many weapons it has.
Beacon captured.
Excuse me. Okay, never mind. Guess I'll wait a little bit more.
Allied unit destroyed. Get out there and try again.
Right when our team is pushing too. That sucks. It's right when our team is pushing. Yeah, I'm gonna back up from that. I'm sorry. That's gonna be me dead if I stay there.
Allied unit destroyed. The enemy has captured a beacon.
I don't want to jump down because the raid's down there. Bro, I'm not trying to jump. Bro, that guy was getting attacked by 3 people and he still decided to shoot me. Motherfucker. I'm just so slow, dude. Oh, this suit needs to be way fast. I'm about to get clowned on because this guy's about to jump in. Yep. The suit needs to be way faster to like. He just needs to catch up with the team. Spectator or stream today or just chill? I might do some spectator matches if people want to. Though you people have to, I say you people, you guys have to tell me.
This battle's dead even. We need to find a way to
When the
pull
boost
ahead.
speed is the speed of a walking general. Yeah, I get what they're going for with the suit. Why it's slow, because it has a lot of weapons on it, right? But fuck, man, it is
Get out there and
slow.
try again. Allied unit destroyed.
Nice, I'll take that. Oh, I'm about to die.
An ally has destroyed an enemy mobile suit. You've taken some light damage.
Oh, thank God.
Allied unit destroyed.
I forgot the Desert Zaku is also a raid.
Destroyed an enemy mobile
The regular Desert Zaku. Hey, look at that.
bases are more
That was a
valuable
great
than
shot.
possession.
My legs are about to break, so I'm going to go repair those now. What do you mean, you people?
Supporting fire incoming.
Bro, you're an asshole if that's gonna be on me. Okay, that's not on me. There's a dude watching me.
Firing unit.
Okay.
Allied unit destroyed. Ally has destroyed an enemy mobile suit. Taking heavy damage, pilot. You alright? 1 minute left.
Just staring at the generals over there.
Destroyed. Allied unit destroyed. An ally has destroyed an enemy mobile suit.
Bro, but positioning though. Yeah, positioning my ass. Still it works, I can't hear well. Hope is all is well. Enjoy my like you nerd. Thank you, Salty. Yeah, today's match has been pretty good. Even right now, I'm like, whatever.
Long range supporting fire incoming. An ally has destroyed an enemy mobile suit.
Oh, if they can
Get
pull
out there
back.
and try again. Allied
If
unit
only they could
destroyed.
pull back and let me support them, bro.
The enemy.
Why? Why are you pushing so far out?
Allied unit destroyed. An ally has
Nice.
destroyed an enemy mobile suit. The mission is over.
Hey, we still won.
It
See?
was close,
That's
but
pretty
you
alright.
pulled it off.
Although I probably got last place though, because I really was. Yeah, I think Ace deserves that. Putting the W in WR weapons rack. Oh my god. I'll get them. Yeah, that was last place. Yeah, you can see the problem with the weapons rack Easy 8. I just think it's way too slow. The suit's just way too slow for what it is. It needs to be a lot faster.
Canceling procedures.
You know for a fact that this is a general. You know for a fact that this is a general, bro. You know it'll be a lot faster. But yeah, look at that boost speed, 125. The weapons rack is faster. The regular weapons rack is faster. I guess technically this has less weapons on it, but they really need to buff both of these suits to be a lot faster. It really is just like way too slow. Way too slow. No, it doesn't have precision shelling. It has shield tackle. See, if there wasn't like 2 raids, I'd probably if I wasn't getting bothered by 2 raids, I'd probably be playing a lot more closer. Because like the melee is not too bad from what I remember. And I do have shield tackle as well. But yeah, the main issue is this suit's just way too slow.
Making preparations for sortie. I'm expecting great things from you.
It has like nice options, and also the machine gun. The machine gun needs to be buffed too. This machine, I'm pretty sure it's, this machine gun on other suits too needs to be buffed too. That and this Aqua machine gun. I'll give it one more try.
Your team's ready.
As you can say, the best part about that was that I was being the fucking the beat target, the dummy for the raids to fight. That means the raids weren't. That was 2 people trying to fight me, so that means 2 people weren't trying to fuck up our generals, right? And even then, I still get saved every now and then. So yeah, it was a pretty nice match, just not for me. And you can clearly tell I'm not like super pissed off about it. Because again, I willingly chose the suit. Gym ground type. Weapons rack. How fast is that suit, by the way? Since I know the stats are probably out there now, how fast is the boost speed on the gym ground weapons rack? Since that is a 250 suit, by the way. Impact side, A side, Easy 8 weapons rack likes this. Too bad I'm using the missile launcher though. So if this would be a great point to use the actually, you know what, maybe if I back out. Nah, I'm not gonna back out. I'm just gonna have to play super close to somebody, but thing is, I have to catch up with them first. Oh god. Can somebody please look up the stats for the gym ground weapons rack, please? The new clan suit. I want to see how fast that actually is. I just got Arctic base, going to drift with the assault gun tank base. Going to drift.
Prepped and ready for battle.
100 boost gauge, 165. $165.
All right, you lot. This is it. Keep your cool.
The gym
stick
ground
together,
type?
and come home safe.
The thing that's a gym compared to the Gundam. Oh brother. And people, like I said, support tax. That's why people think there's a support tax. A 250 suit is faster than
The enemy has captured a
350
beacon.
suits. Ooh, I can use this opportunity.
Ally has destroyed an enemy mobile suit. An ally is requesting support.
I think I just stunned my teammate.
An enemy mobile suit. Allied unit destroyed.
Oh.
An ally is requesting support.
I'm trying, bro. I'm in a weapons rack, easy 8.
Allied unit destroyed. We've taken some light damage.
That hit his shield, it sucks. Ow.
Taking heavy damage. Allied unit destroyed. Supporting fire incoming. Clear the area. That mobile suit won't last much longer. Long range supporting fire incoming. An allied shield.
That was so goofy.
Supporting fire complete. The supporting fire
Pretty wild blast radius. Yeah, the blast radius is fine.
destroyed.
I might add it's a Gym ground type, equipped with the 180 cannon missile pod. It's faster than the Gundam type. Yeah, and the Easy 8 at 250. So they can definitely make these suits faster. By the way,
The enemy has captured
they
a
can
beacon.
definitely make them faster.
Allied unit destroyed.
Oh god. I had to see whoever else was gonna spawn. Which is either base or D. And I'm gonna have to spawn with them too, because I'm trying to orient myself
Get
to
out
close
there and
range.
try again.
Let me back the fuck up here.
Enemy mobile suit.
I'll take that.
Taken some light damage.
Weapons rack is being a bitch to me.
Taking heavy. That mobile
Let her team go all the way over there. They chase one guy. Yeah, honestly, Thunder, the missile pod should actually be like that kind of rapid fire. Either rapid fire or like
An ally has
Faster.
destroyed an enemy mobile suit.
it just needs to be faster. I really hope number 1 captures A. Okay, he is.
Allied, get out there and try again. Beacon captured. Allied unit destroyed.
Do we have a raid? That Gym Sniper 3 is just kind of going untested.
Beacon captured. An ally has destroyed an enemy mobile suit. It may look bad now, but it's too early to give up.
I have to pull back, sorry.
Shield damaged. Enemy unit down. Well done. You've taken some light damage. An ally
Bro.
has destroyed an enemy mobile suit.
God forsaken sniper. Ah, I'm about to get booty blasted by Ace. Our team is charging one guy. Oh wait, I might be able to catch up. Okay, I caught up.
2 minutes left. Bases are more valuable to this team. Enemy unit down. Well done. Allied unit destroyed.
No.
Allied unit destroyed.
I have to get him. No.
That mobile suit won't last much.
Oh my god. It's way too fucking slow, bro. If I was faster, I literally could have killed that guy if I was just a tad bit faster. It's just too fucking slow.
Ally has destroyed an
Why is
enemy
it that
mobile
slow?
suit. Allied unit destroyed.
God bless, man. It is so fucking slow. Yeah, I noticed he wasn't doing his job.
You've still got a
It's
chance.
me getting sniped by the fucking sniper.
Allied unit destroyed. Enemy unit down. Well done. An ally has destroyed an enemy mobile suit. You've taken some light damage. Allied unit destroyed.
Yeah, I keep getting pot sniped by it, pot shotted by it.
The mission is over.
It's just way, yeah, it's literally just too slow.
Well, that could have gone better, but these things happen.
It encourages you to want to use the 180mm, which is what I'm thinking they're trying to do. Man, I'm so glad he got that
Here are
top
your
score.
rewards for this battle.
If only he would have gone after the support. If only he would have gone after the support, bro. Okay, I got platinum, cool. I feel like if he would have chased the support a bit more, I think... Oh no, that'd still be bad, they'll still have to be playing catch up, because then they'll be chasing the generals, I'll be chasing him.
Making preparation. Cancel.
Anyway, we'll
Preparations for sortie.
see. I know somebody mentioned custom or some matches. Be nice. So yeah, we'll do a spectator. I don't know how many of you guys want to join in. It's probably gonna be a whatever kind of thing. We'll do 4v4 just to see if anybody wants to. If you guys want to join in, make it a 4v4 and turn spectator mode on, and you should be able to join. We'll make it. I think you might have to switch it to basic match plus as well. So you will have to do that, I think. Just now getting plat. What a newbie! I paid way too much for the guaranteed diagonal. Oh my god. Yeah, not to sound like a broken record, but yeah, the easy weapons rack and the weapons rack in general just needs a speed buff. At least walking speed buff, because yeah, there's moments where if I was just faster walking speed wise, I would have caught up and helped support, you know, get finish off kills or help stun lock. I'm a ground player, but I'm asking this out of concern. Why do space players only have the same old maps while ground keeps getting new ones? It's funny you say that because we recently just got the lunar debris map. I say recently, it's been a bit now. And also because more players do ground matches and space matches too. Don't have to search for basic plus? Well, just in case. Yeah, space isn't that popular. It's not as well liked. Pretty much dead. People only play it for missions. Yeah, it's kind of sad when you can't play it normally. It's only when the mission comes out that people want to play it. Hello, Ryumi.
Your team's ready. Make your final preparations.
Apologies, I haven't played this in a decade. No, you're good. So yeah, Taru, HCC, yeah, welcome everybody. CJ, Fallen Lord, Sundowner, Lil Wayne's Pubes. I could go and save in thrust builds. Yeah, there's some suits that become like some suits that had issues with thruster gauge. They don't become issues in space. I remember this when the Hamahama came out. When the Hamahama first came out, it had worse thruster gauge than the fucking gun tank. But whenever you're playing in space, it ended up being okay. Because you're in space. Because space makes it to where, you know, you have less thrusters. Or more thrusters to work with. If they're, like, space compatible, I think. Zuda F is a favorite of mine in space. Yo, I love playing the, my 61 range strength overtuned. And, what was it, almost 97 thruster gauge Zuda. Level 4 Zuda in space. Just keep boosting and boosting and boosting. I'm gonna be honest, space is fun, but whenever you got people that know how to play it. I like to see it to where that one skill where you can boost and use your weapons. I really wish that would just be common in space. I feel like that makes space a little bit more snappier. So you don't have to stop boosting to engage with people. My team has 4 supports, we get our shit pushed in. Enemy team has 4 supports, we still get our shit pushed in. Nice. Colony map with a transition from ground to space. Suits that they can plan are really nice in space. Yeah, some suits become better in space. I mean, some supports become a lot better because you have that extra dimension to work with to avoid raids, too. Oh, Bjarlin, okay. Looks like, yeah, it's 500, that'll be the regular Bjarlin. I'd like to have a lunar map, though, one where it's kind of mix of both, where, maybe you have, like, lower gravity to work with, so you can boost higher, and it just has, like, a bunch of insane verticality to it. I think that'd be really awesome as a map idea. Hey, we got Taru in the Bjarlin, HCC in the Titania. We got Rouge in the Type B Full Armor Gundam, Bloops in the Jagan, CJ is in something? Okay, yeah, that's the Gelgug, Uma Lightning, Fallen Lord in the Taoist Custom, Sundowner in the Zamel, and we got the Commander, thingy. the Marine Gelgug, there we go. Sorry, I had to switch controllers real fast. Praise that Bjarlin, those colors are banging. Oh, that would be Taru. I think those are his personal colors. Yeah, we got typical nice little engagement here. Team A pulling up ahead. Raid is going straight for the Zamel, which is nice. Raid providing nice distraction. She is distracting another general. That will lead the blue team to corner red team here. I love how good at Evo space and ground, same thing, no difference between the two. Yeah, Evo just needs a little bit more style, man. I talked about this earlier in I think one of the other spectator streams, but man, Evo just I wish there's some more maps. Like, imagine Kilimanjaro, like a snow map, Kilimanjaro base, or Hong Kong. Something that has a little bit more life to it than just gray walls and buildings. The whole aesthetic of Gundam Evolution is just boring as hell. They changed the Marisai again? Also, hi Goofsum, yeah. Can they make up their mind with the Maricide? They already had it right, like that first buff they did for it. What do they want with the Maricide? What do they want with it? I mentioned this previous times before, but that's the reason I don't play Evolution anymore, because they're treating it like Overwatch devs when they want to buff and nerf things. It's just buffs that make you go why, right? Buffs and nerfs, I should say. They changed its melee attack so it's this weird slash instead of a poke. Why not just fix the poke's hitbox? Literally, that's all they had to do was fix the poke's hitbox. Make it to where when you poke somebody, it actually pokes it. You guys know what I'm talking about when you pull somebody in? When you pull somebody in, sometimes the poke would miss if you did it too early, even though you're clearly stabbing them. Just fix the hitbox. Don't change the melee attack pattern. Unless they want to make it to where it's more useful besides just poking people with the comboing it, then sure, whatever. But fix the hitbox. Oh my god. At least technically it's fixed technically, right? But it feels like a problem that should have been just fixed already with just the hitbox change. What the fuck are they, dude? Fucking hell. They're literally just being the Overwatch devs. They can't do that because they did a nerf way back then to shorten the range on it because it was way too consistent. Fucking Jesus. Slash is weird, it feels like it has less range than the superior poke. Probably does have less range. I ain't gonna lie, they're starting to sound like fucking idiots. Excuse my French. Evolution is starting to sound like they don't know how to fucking run the game. And seeing how the player base is like, what, 400 right now? Yeah. What's that? You're giving simple instructions to game devs? Nah, fam, we doing the whole suit. That Jay can be teleporting? Hell yeah, brother. And then Bandai with the port of GBO2. The port is fucking. People are playing the mass production Double Zeta in the port now. If you guys don't know, the mass production Double Zeta isn't out yet for. I don't think it's out yet for PC. God, man, why do the Gundam games on PC? Why do they suck? New Gundam Breaker is not as good as Gundam Breaker 3, which is an old ass game at this point. And that's the one that's on PC. Is fucking New Gundam Breaker. That game sucks compared to Gundam Breaker 3. Gundam Evolution had great potential. Fucked it up. GBO2 on PC is just a fucking mess. Also, New Gundam Breaker, the only good girl is Shion, don't add. And she's just supposed to be a... They said C Shion too, by the way. That's her ending. Like if you stick with her, her ending is Zion. Everybody, she gets the whole class like chant her name and shit. New Gundam dating simulator. Yeah. I'm surprised Bandai just doesn't put some of their older games on there, like port it. Who cares? I mean, the ports would probably suck, but at least you can like edit it. You can like fix it, kind of like they do with the Sega games. The Sega Dreamcast games where they can put files in to fix the game. Just put the old fucking Gundam games on there. Put Encounters in Space, put fucking Zeonic Front, put Gundam Breaker 3. Who cares if they're gonna be shitty ports? At least you can, people can fix that and actually just play the games that way. Oh, and then, oh, they do have that one game though, the SD Gundam games, which I think those are fine. So there's that, I guess. Give us side stories so we can mod the shit out of it. Yeah, any of those. Yeah, emulation's a thing too. But at the same time, like, there's a way here for like if they want Gundam to be like popular in the West, that's something they can definitely do. They either feed the Japanese audience more than their broader audience. Yeah. Oops, you got the lag. Now, fortunately, I have a lot of the games. I don't emulate. I have a lot of the games naturally. We streamed those games before. If you guys want to check out, it's the Pretty Swift the streams with Pretty Swift. We streamed Side Stories. I think that's our most recent one. We streamed Side Stories. That game is like it's a 5 out of 10, by the way. Nice. Bjarlin, Easel, or Custom. Design-wise, I like the Bjarlin the most. Gameplay-wise, probably... I haven't played the Easel in a hot second, so I'm gonna go with the Custom. Bjarlin needs a buff. Or more stun accumulation going on. Something with it. 5v5? Do we have another person that wants to join in? I can make it a 5v5. Yeah, watching watching really good custom players is awesome because they play like they're playing in space. Please do 5v5. 4v4 is awful. Well, the reason I ask for a 5v5 or I ask people if they want to join in is so I can make it a 5v5. That's why I start with a 4v4 because I don't know who's gonna join in Fallout Night. That's why I always start with a 4v4 because people say, "Oh, I want to join." Then I make it a 6v6 or a 5v5 and nobody joins. That my tone of voice, that sounded a little bit rude. It's not trying to be rude. It's just like saying, right? What's the lowest cost 4-star? Probably the Bjarlin Custom. That is a 600 suit. After that would be the 650 4-stars. 5v5. Oh, I forgot to make it basic match plus. Spectator mode on. There you go. I'm not even going to risk joining because my game keeps crashing. I'm already on penalty 1 even though it was good. Better start playing some raiding matches. Oh jeez. Okay. I think everybody that wanted in's already in. God damn. Okay. Just started playing again. What is Basic Match Plus? Basic Match Plus just came out, and it comes with new support fire types. You have a jamming weapon support fire, where it sends out a bunch of AoE jamming. If you play the Dallas Custom, the jamming grenades are kind of similar to that. They'll stun you and they'll jam your radar. It doesn't stun your teammates though, so you can walk through that just fine. And the second one is a support fire mode called Scramble, where somebody is if you're waiting to spawn in, like the countdown, if you activate Scramble, you can immediately spawn in. Any teammate that's waiting on a timer can spawn in immediately. And the thing is, Basic Match Plus is only a custom thing. The thing I don't like about this game, GBO2, is it can easily give you a penalty for just trying to follow its own rules. Yeah, there's plenty of times where you'll get disconnected with full bars, and then you get a penalty. Or it'll think you left. And it's really weird, because I feel like the game knows that if you're attacking a teammate for too much, it'll kick you out. But it can't recognize that if you're playing the game normally and you disconnect. Like, it is kind of weird. It doesn't differentiate between you standing still and then disconnecting, like you're rage quitting, and then you playing the game normally up until the point of disconnection. But it'll differentiate. It'll recognize when you're attacking a teammate too much and kick you out, because they'll know you're being like mischievous, right? You're being malicious. They should add the guided effect to the Zamil's missiles. Heavy stopping power, my ass. Yeah, no. Honestly, yeah, that would actually make it a little bit more terrifying of a weapon, like the Zeku Zwei. Give it ASL and guiding. Oh, dude, that would be gross for the Zamil to have. Holy shit. That'd actually make the Zamble... That'd actually be a really good buff for the Zamble. Damn! That'd be a really good buff. Excuse me. But yeah, we have HCC in the Tania again, Fallen Lord in the Taoist again, Omoraisu in the Gabaldi Beta full shit, Rogan Type B again, Ace in the Rick Diaz, Sundown in the Barzan Custom, Taru in the ground type, Seacris, Cristano, Bloops in the D2, Little Wayne in the high speed, and the Bullet Note for CJ. Weapons rack making out of Stardust memory with that buff. Hell yeah. Oh damn, okay, those guys are dead. Oh, my battery's low, that thing's about to die. Oh no. That's no good. I think my Tania has a 4-6 second overheat. I don't know. Back down to C- with me. Hell yeah, brother. Dongo Evo added custom rooms, so go nuts. What are they spectator rooms though? Can I spectate a match? I don't see a Zaka Mariner trash the match. Yeah, where's my level 2 Zaka Mariner at 500? If you guys don't know, level 2 is 450. Not the bowler though. Shitty thing is, I came in 4th overall with a Mark II in Arctic Base of all things. That should not have been the case. I mean, Mark II works really well on Arctic Base. I know I already said this in the cord, but yesterday I did manage to have some amazing matches with level 3 Gunner Gundam at 600. I have to question how. Was the enemy team just not engaging you at all? Were they just like, oh, whatever, there's a sniper. Good old shot. Shoddy like a melody through my brain. They ignored you. Oh, yeah. Well, their problem. Their fault. The Gunner Gundam got the best of them at 600 because they ignored it. It's like any other cost. If the support's left alone, it gets the win. Yeah, I feel like supports are just way too team focused, or way too reliant on teams. Some of the better supports are usually kind of, I don't want to say self-sufficient, but a little bit better at doing that, right? Oh my god, that was against a general, bro! That was a general! He made that general look like a support, god damn! Skill issue, yeah, Gunner Gundam topping at 600, skill issue. And you know some motherfucker's gonna say, oh, that means the Gunner Gundam's good. Looks like it got buffed. No. No. Oh, I imagine he has Overtune on. Or at least a lot of melee strength. Because, yeah, that was a ton on that the general. Yeah, I loved watching your one video group where you fought me and Taru in a shitty impact site match. And that one guy was like, damn, I love you took out the sword boys in that. Not so low tier now, is it, huh? And then it's still low tier. It reminds me of the Initial Thoughts match I had, where in the Initial Thoughts, somebody said that I don't know why people are saying this suit's meh. In Avengers video, he did really well with it. And then if you go look in Avengers video, he says it's meh too. He says it's okay, and he doesn't even recommend people roll for it. And it's like, damn, bro, you way to not read the description of the videos. Don't have overtune, sadly. Oh, damn, that sucks. Yeah, that guy was so confident that the Rigizid is actually really good because somebody that's really good at the game is really good with it. Hey, he didn't bother to check that he said the suit's okay, which he's saying the suit's more than just okay. It's just kind of funny to think about. I think some people need to realize why some suits are considered worse than others, and I get it. You know, it's still fun to play suits that aren't like top tier, right? I really love it. That's why I love when fucking Taro comes out in a fucking ground type, or somebody comes out in a fucking Jiwagu at 500 and just starts wrecking house. Because eventually, you know, if you're used to playing a suit like that, you know, you'll do good, really good. Dongo, look at chat. Look at chat. What's chat? Like, I'm looking at the chat right now. I don't see anything. Unless there's I missed it. But when you think about if a suit is just okay, it literally means it slots into the game's balance as intended. I don't know though, but like you compare the Rigizig to the other supports, it really is kind of lackluster in a lot of areas. I think their idea of the suit was better in concept than it was in actuality. Damn, Taru using the machine gun too? That's Omega based. The messages? I'll check it here in a second after the match here. Latency really helping the other team there. Here? Oh well. Oh my god. Ah, almost got him. Yeah, it's just unfortunate because some people don't realize that like tier lists exist for a reason. It's fun to like play non-meta shit, right? I play non-meta shit. I just played an easy 8 weapons rack earlier at fucking 400. You need to realize there's a reason why some suits are considered better than others. For reasons, right? Yeah, I noticed. Bloop's got that little choppy internet. Alright, let's go see what's in that chat. This shit about to run out of, Alright. Got it. Party? Probably not today, unfortunately. My favorite argument is I can do good with it, so it's meta slash good. Yeah, I know, Bloops is a little bit on the downside there. If that was Bloops, it wasn't, then that sucks. Yeah, just because, like, if you're playing the suit long enough, you'll recognize, like, the flaws of the suit. Like, I played the Zoc, or the Jiwago, at high cost. I play them enough times to where like I can recognize, I can work with the flaws the suit has. But then there's some suits that in the same situations where those suits would be flawed at, they're not flawed. But they're better in other situations. And that's why those suits are considered better in other areas. Now there might be some stuff that might make them lower, right? You know, like it's just really, and some people just don't budge on that. They'll say like it doesn't depend on, it depends on the pilot, not the suit, when really it's kind of a mix of both. Because if you have a shitty pilot piloting a really crappy suit, that's really bad. But if you have a really good pilot piloting a like a low tier suit, right? Then they'll do really good. They'll do really well, and they can even provide some stuff. Like, because there's some low tier suits that can be good in certain situations compared to other suits, right? But then you have a really good pilot in a really good suit. They're going to do amazing. Just straight up. They're going to thrash. Like, no questions asked. But the thing is, we do like an underdog story, though. Humanity loves their underdogs, so whenever we see, kind of like in Tekken, that's another example people like to say is the Tekken. In Tekken, there's that one guy that played Panda, which is based as hell. He won a tournament, a major tournament, using Panda. It's a really good underdog story, but Panda's still like trash. It's a really nice story. It's really hype too. It reminds me of Smash back when Nairo played Ganondorf against a really high tier player at Smash 4 or Smash Ultimate. My bad. He was down. I think he was on his last match to lose, and he used all of his regular mains and he was getting thrashed. So he picked, out of desperation, he picked Ganondorf, and he fucking reversed. He reversed all the matches in Ganondorf, and it was so fucking hype. Yeah, Ganon's fun too, but he's really easy to cheese. If you, especially against really good players, he's really easy to cheese. But or at least do really well against. You can play mind games with the Rigis in, so it looks like the other Rigis. The enemy thinks you're an actually good suit. That's another one that throws me off. That's how you know some suits might be bad, is if people say you can play mind games with them. There's some suits where that might be legitimate, where like you know, if you're playing a suit with false beacon, that can be a legitimate excuse, right? That could be for those kind of suits. That should have been a counter. What the hell? Oh my god! The camp was dead! You killed him! The camp was dead! Oh my god. So while this is going, I'm gonna go charge this controller real fast. So let me go do that. God, sorry for whip out the old controller here. Hey Bane. Unfortunately, I cannot do the stuff I want to do with this one. I cannot do free camera. This guy's clan tag is USA. I'm proud to die trans. USA, USA. But yeah, like I said, we love underdog stories. So it's still really hype though to see unexpected suits that might be considered low tier and all that doing really well. Especially if you got like a really good player playing them that knows like the flaws of the suit. It's still really hype. Kind of like in our spectator streams whenever we have like a Oh, what was that? What was that team we had that was? Oh, it was like all desert Zaku's. Some of them were like 350 motherfuckers. The Zaku desert type against 400 suits. It was really awesome. Or whenever we get a tank massacre, you have to root for the tanks. You know, the gun tanks, the poor gun tanks. They're about to get thrashed. Yeah, there's a reason why tier lists exist. And there's a reason why in real life certain stuff gets picked over other stuff too. The reason we're not flying biplanes anymore. Compared to fucking jets. You guys ever see that old ass video where there's like I can't remember where this was. I think it was the first recorded jet fight. It was between like a 1960s jet. It looked weird as fuck. Compared to a at the time like a modern jet. And you see this jet flying around and then it just turns on fire. You just hear and then the other jet's gone, and that jet just bursts into flames and starts crashing. It's like, holy shit! I have to find that video again. But yeah, that was sick as shit. It was sick as hell looking too. Nice missiles, buddy. I hate that too. I hate whenever I use my arcing missiles, they just hit the roof. Oh my god, using the machine gun too? Based. I remember when the Draw C custom was at the very bottom of everyone's tier list. I'm not even sure if it's moved. I think that was buffed. Back then I remember the Draw C custom being bad. I remember it got buffed, and I think it moved up. That was like a long time ago. I don't know where it's at now. All I know is that raid-wise, at low cost, Draw C is still really good. Maybe not anymore. I don't know. I don't play low cost space anymore. That was a time ago. Goddamn, using regular DJ Shrapnel Zook after the modified is ass. Yeah. I really want to like the DJ and the modified before the buff modified DJ, right? I just cannot get a stun with the Shrapnel Bazooka. And I think that's why they made the change to his bazooka so insane. So it can actually stun with that, or at least help people get more. Because if you're a really good player, you can probably get a solid enough hit, right? But it felt like I'd just meat shot somebody and they'd still be walking, right? So I'm glad they buffed the modified Rick DJ's bazooka, but then they buffed it to an insane degree to where the bazooka is a lot more reliable than your own beam rifle. Because it breaks maneuver armor at such a good range too, like 300 range. And it's like, holy shit. High stun accumulation too. So yeah, that's getting nerfed too. They said they're going to nerf the modified Rick DJ Shrapnel Bazooka. So honestly, if they want to nerf it, just make it not have 300 range. And I think it'll be good. There's no reason why it should be sniping people at mid-range, the Shrapnel Bazooka. Unless it's the Shrapnel Bazooka that the Stark Jagan uses. But it doesn't use that Shrapnel Bazooka. It uses... It literally shoots like a shotgun. It shoots like a shotgun and it stuns at mid-range. It's a real-life shotgun. The thing is, that breaks the balance of this game, though. You could at least made it like the assault. I love using the Draw C Heavy. Do they have balancers or no? I'd love it to have balancers. I also wish it can. The missiles had a lot more range too, and maybe even move while using the missiles. Oh shit, we're at the 2-hour mark. You know what that means? Oh, nice camper counter there. Ooh, that guy could have died, actually. But oh well. Gave Taro a taste of the London treatment. Boy, bruv. The funny knife. Conroy's blicky. That's a mean looking knife it has too. I didn't notice what the knife looked like, but looking at it, yeah, that looks like a it's gonna fucking kill you. That's a real knife. The fire nut. The fire nut. Oh, too late though. Time over. Time over. By the way, if you guys are enjoying the stream, make sure you like it and all that good stuff. I'd appreciate it. If you guys are enjoying the matches and whatnot, or the discussions we've been having, it's always nice to talk about some subjects. It's not just silence and watching things, and then maybe I'll say, good. Yep, he shot. Yes. There's some more substance to the matches. That knife has the range of a real knife. I wish I had the Ausla. Yeah, that's a pretty nice suit. Dejay is a relic from the early Zeta era GBO2 when they started to diversify MS loadouts. Decent, but not that good. Yeah, it comes out to being okay. Look, Dongo, I know I'm a horrible conversationalist. Don't gotta call me out like that. No, I'm talking about whenever, like, there's some GBO2 people that stream, and they try really hard to, like, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't want to say not offend people. Like, they don't have a personality. They're streaming and they put some input in every now and then. They'll be like, oh yeah. They'll say something. They sound like it's just kind of boring, right? People aren't allowed to be excited for, like, or maybe not excited for stuff they're doing in the middle of a match, right? It kind of sucks too, because there's some people that are really good. Like, they're either good players or they're good people, and they're kind of boring though. Or they don't talk as much about certain subjects. This team balancing. Oh my god, why is it all S- players? What the fuck? What is that balancing? What the hell? Bro, I'm gonna put y'all on separate teams. What the fuck? How is that balancing? What? Bro, we didn't even try. I got Sundowner killed with one of my trigger-happy beam rifle shots. I'm so sorry, my dude. Yeah, he's fine. Fair and balanced. Bro, if somebody wants to leave, I can change it. I can like rearrange this. I can rearrange it if somebody wants to dip and come back. I'll do it. I wonder which team will win. Well, it's funny you say that, Fallout, because yesterday you would swear that the S- team would win. I swear the balancing of this game isn't right. We die like real men, A-boys. A-boys, A-rankers rise up. I legit had better matches team-wise with A-rank players than I have S- players. Alright, I know Sundowner's S, I know Taru's S. I think Ace's S. I think that's good enough.
Your team's ready. Make your
Alright, that's
final
looking a lot more mixed up. It's not 5 S- players. Doesn't it try to balance based on recent wins, losses too? I don't know about that. All I know is that It tries to balance the icons at least. It's the A minus players that give me hemorrhoids. Yeah, the worst rating to climb in is in that middle ground, because you'll either have players that got carried to that middle ground, or okay players that got carried to that middle ground. You'll have some really good players, but it's very, I don't know how to explain this. It's either sporadic or they're really good, but they also have, like, again, those teammates that kind of drag them down. You'll have people that are hungry, right? They'll try to climb up, and you'll have people that are just not as good as those players. Those middle rankings can be tough to push up. Even though I rag on some of the high ranking players, I think they'll be better as teammates compared to lower cost players or lower rating players. But I know there's some people out there that are like better than what their rating lets on, right? Smurfs. I seen S- that are deserving a B+. Dude, the matches yesterday, you would think I'll be playing with D- players. I could not understand the thought processes of, like, my team. And I hate when I can't do that with my team. Like, there's some matches where if I can understand what my team is doing, I can at least figure out what our game plan can end up being, right? And I can kind of work with that. I can kind of, like, silently communicate with my team. I say communicate, it's more so me adapting to what my team is doing, right? And then there's matches where our team is just doing fucking whatever. And I mean that in a bad way, just random shit. Where you think that they know what's going on, but then they don't. And then they have somewhat of a conscience to where they're doing something right, and then they don't. At just random intervals. And it's like, what the... Like, inconsistent thought processing. You'll have somebody that notices there is a pixie, and they'll attack the pixie, you know, do the typical, like, downswing shit. You know, get the pixie damaged, right? And then they'll fuck off. Like, okay, you deal with that support. And then the next time the pixie shows up, they won't go after it. And then the next time the pixie shows up, they'll kill it. And it's like, what the fuck? Also, by the way, there's the shotgun stunning at long range. You guys just witnessed that. That was mid-range shotgun stun. That's why that's getting nerfed, by the way. Damn, you can hear that high mega particle all the way from across the map. So, would you say that sometimes you seem to have the opposite plan of your team at all times, no matter what? Yeah, they just do random shit. Like, random in a bad way. I can't articulate what I even mean in a good way either. Oh, almost got him, Tristan. And then there's some people that are bad because they're not, like, really good team players. They will not, like, save teammates or whatnot. At least those ones, like, okay, so they're not going to save me, so I'm just not going to play around this person. But then that's when the inconsistent thing I was talking about earlier comes in, where you'll have players that will save you and then just won't save you, or just do what... So many times where you're in a match, you're in a 2v1, and then your teammate just dips on you for no reason. And I actually mean no reason. Not like another teammate shows up or another enemy shows up. They'll just leave you. For, like, no reason. If the modified Ricochet is getting nerfed, so such Atlas and Mass Protection Double Zeta, well, it's just the Shrapnel that's getting nerfed, Blizzard. Which, honestly, I think the Shrapnel is what's helping the modified right now, like, do really well, because it is countering... It's countering the Atlas. But I think they're probably going to lower the range on the shotgun. Or the Shrapnel. I think they're going to lower the range. They're probably going to... They probably might... Or maybe they'll touch the stun accumulation. One of those. Some people will save you one time and be like, alright, that was your freebie, and never pay attention to you the rest of the match. And I get it, because there's situations where they can't help you, right? Rigazid should be fucking countering the raid, not a raid. Or the Atlas, not a raid. Yeah. Also, yeah, the Rigazid needs better stun accumulation too. Or more consistent ones. It was countering Atlas, but they probably just fucked up the coding on it, so it's longer range than it should be. Well, they mentioned the in the article for it, little thing, that it does have they changed the range to be 300 and they changed the stun accumulation to be really high. So they intended it to be like a longer range shotgun, but I guess they either made the range too long or they made stun accumulation way too good, and they're gonna fix that. Oh, that sucks. And yeah, Rigazid needs to be. That suit's gonna get buffed. Mark my words. I say mark my words. A lot of people are also saying it too, so I think it will get buffed. And it's so sad too because it's a suit called the Rigazid, where the ID stands for ideal, so it's the ideal Rigazid, right? But unfortunately, it's been classified as a support, so it's not going to be ideal. Why do raids get a buff when generals dumpster them, but not supports? Is it a support? No buff, at least not a meaningful one. Well, there's some sports that get like meaningful buffs, like the Xanthos. The Xanthos is a really good suit now from the buffs that happen for it. The Xanthos is one of those crazy suits. Oh my god, there's so many explosions going on. Although I think on PC the Xanthos might not be buffed by now. On PC, I'm not sure because I don't remember exactly when it was buffed for, or where PC is at right now. But yeah, the mass production double Zeta. It's so funny to me that the mass production double Zeta is way better than the regular double Zeta. If once that suit gets a 650, it's going to outright just for. There's not going to be any double Zetas around, bro. The mass production double Zeta I think is going to be good enough as it is to like still be useful at 650 and maybe even 700. Xanthos was buffed before the Zeta got the really good buff, so it's on PC. Okay. Understand why PC is behind consoles on their suits and updates? Honestly, I don't know. I thought they were going to take a different approach on how they're buffing suits or whatnot, but no, it's just... I don't know why. I wish the game was cross-platform, though. But then again, that means hackers would be here, but... because of that 15% skill. I would say it's more than that. It also has stun locks going for it, along with the really good shotgun chest. So you have you at least have a reliable instant stun, and then a stun lock with the shoulder cannons, and then you have a really good way to stop maneuver armor too. So you have and then you have maneuver armor yourself. So you have an answer to every form of defense. And you have a way to stop a lot of offense with your skills. Because you have a dodge roll, you have maneuver armor, you have a heavy stagger as well. I think that's a heavy stagger on the fully charged. So you have stun locks, you have instant stuns, you have stun accumulation that you can boost while using, a heavy stagger that you can move while charging. The 15% more range skill, so your damage is insane. It becomes insane whenever you do a combo. So you have a really good game against suits that are on the ground. And like you said, maneuver armor, a dodge roll. You just have everything that could really make a suit work, general-wise. It's really, really good. 700 maybe as the double Zeta MP does best close. The Snodgerstein, Fenix, Casatrius, and Zombie have multiple instant stuns and lock-ons. Yeah, that's why I'm saying like 700, it's not going to be as strong, right? But definitely at 650, I think it's going to do really well at 650. And it might be a decent choice at 700. Depending on what its stat increases are going to be. Yeah, as you saw there, Fallen Lord just hit him with the beam shotgun chest, and then did a downswing combo into to his beam weapons. Yeah, yeah. 650 absolutely should be interesting. Yeah, I know it's gonna do well at 650. It's kind of like with the nice. There's another suit. It's kind of like with the Advanced Hazel back then when it came out. It's like, oh yeah, it's still gonna do. Or the Sisquidi. It's like, yeah, it's gonna do good at 600 whenever it gets level 2. And lo and behold, it's doing really nicely at 600. I think it's my first match with the modifier Rick DJ. Damn, I like the shotgun. Yeah, too bad it's getting nerfed though. It's gonna get nerfed. It gonna get nerfed. Arctic base. Hopefully it's a range nerf. I'm thinking it's either going to be range or stun accumulation. Unless they want to change both, then damn. It's going to be sad. Fuck your shotgun.
Your team's ready. Make your final preparations.
Hey, it auto balanced. Although there's 4 S minus on the team. Hello, dog. Maybe 200 or 150. One of those. Hasn't the big beam is funny? Yes. Oh, Hazenfleet was another suit. I was like, oh hey, this is really good at 600. I think you can do really well at 650. I think it can do still pretty good because I think I even had a match where I played it at 650 and did really well. Mass production double Zeta is fun. Yeah. Probably gonna go hit with that nerf though. There's another Rigazi type called the Zarg. Ew. Sounds nasty. Shotgun went as far as my beams. Yeah, the shotgun is way more reliable as a weapon because it goes through maneuver armor. And it hits really far, so it's really reliable. My shotgun is a shotgun that'll pierce the heavens.
Prepped and ready for battle.
Infinitely sized shotgun. Place 3rd. Not waste the chest Vulcans for range damage. They're better than the grenades for punishes most of the time. Not waste the chest Vulcans for range damage. They're better than the grenades. Okay. Too bad they have shit stun accumulation. Hope we get the proto double Zeta. Yeah, there's still stuff for that. Yeah, they can do that. They can do that. I need to rewatch Gurren Lagann. I need to watch Gurren Lagann, bro. I'm way too deep in a rabbit hole of stuff I need to watch. Everyone has these cool suits, and I'm rocking these ghetto high level suits. I mean, you can make them work. There's some suits that a high level still work really well as units. The Z Zulu, one of them. It's still a solid choice at all of its costs. Riga ZID. Nice. Try to fly away. Mass production double Zeta for 550? Oh my god. Oh, mass production Zeta. That one's kind of weird though, isn't it? Doesn't that only literally have like one weapon on it? They have to like implement some more stuff on it though. I really want to see the Zaku speed though, so I can have a transforming Zaku too. Either at low cost or maybe like mid cost. It'd obviously have to be like a raid or something, because it's like has flimsy defenses, so make it like a hit and run suit. Transforming Marasai. Honestly, since the mass protection double Zeta can move while charging its big beam, they should buff the double Zeta to do that now. They should buff the double Zeta to do that. Have you seen this? I think somebody posted an image of it on the Discord. I think I have an idea what it is. 2, but they would probably give it its own version of the Zeta rifle, missiles, and the beam spear from the main rifle. Probably. That man's dead. Dead as hell. Oh, well now you're out of your weapon there. That's also what sucks about the Rigazid, is that when it's mobile armor mode, I think it needs more or something on it where it just feels underwhelming. Is that a heavy metal Elgon painted cheek? No, it's got a black chest. My bad. Actually, where'd you go? Yeah, it's got a black chest. That's not the heavy metal Elgam. That's not Elgam. Somebody had a paint scheme for the Elgam Mark II for their for the Z2. I wish they would show me like the paint to make that. 'Cause I really want to make that a paint scheme for my Z2. We need a Rick Diaz Stutzer. Yeah, I think that's been leaked, I want to say. If not, then I know we'll probably get it at some point. EMP blast. Oh no, where's that going to be? Uh-oh. Could be right in the middle? Nice. Oh, it's only in that one little group though. Oh, now it spreads out. Only one person's been jammed. Mr. Diaz would be cool. Yeah. See what Mr. Mass Production is doing. Oh, almost got him. Oh yeah, it also has Vulcans too. That's another thing the Mass Production has. And those missiles. Bro, the GBO2 can be such a pain in the dick to hit sometimes, I swear. Yeah, the shield, right? DS Stutzer wasn't leaked. Ah, my bad then. I must have confused it with something else. But it'd still be neat to have. Could be possible because it uses the same shield boosters as the Nemo cannon. Yes. The Origin gun tank would be fun to have. Bro, I'm so upset that those little the Lotus limited mission suits for the Char event and the Amuro event, we didn't get anything for limited mission suits. That would be a nice time to introduce some Origin stuff. Really would have. Oh, that paint scheme, by the way, HCC, pretty good. I'm sorry, the Sturm boosters. Yeah. The Sturm boosters. They're not really boosters, because you're still as fast as the Nemo at 400. Which is lame. Lame. that a suit that has boosters that is specifically made to help it movement-wise, and it's still as fast as its original counterpart, which is a cost below it. That is so fucking lame. And people get upset when people bring up support tax, bro. And then you have shit like that, and people can't help but point that out. Oh my god, dude, that is so stupid. Imagine support with a raid type mobility. It wouldn't get balancers. The Sniper 3 has high mo form from what I read. That's gonna be a raid. Imagine support with mobility. With suits getting to like 235, 240 boost speed, I think some supports can get past having 190. There's some that have 210. It sucks when a high mobility suit doesn't have high mobility. For the cost, like for the kind of suit it is, you know? Oh, goodbye, Atlas. Oh, he almost died from that. Nice. We nerf all the raids by making them supports, gens too. You know it's really bad for supports when people are, you know, suggesting suits they want to pick or suits they want to have in the game, and they say, "I hope it's not a support." People legitimately say that. That's how you know supports are considered like on a lesser or are not as valued as much. That's how you know. Like it sucks. Yeah, Sunder did really well in the Rigizi. He did some really nice
We've got everyone.
Again, the Rigizi doesn't have bad damage. Like the potential is there, it just ends up being okay. Rigizi meta. If they made
Team's ready. Make your final
If they
preparations.
adjusted some of the weapons, the Rigizi could be really, really good. Give it more stun accumulation on some of its weapons, and then maybe increase the speed of its primary weapon. The Rigizi could be really helpful for stopping maneuver armor. Nah, they're gonna nerf it because it's doing better than it should be. You know what needs a buff? Masala. Honestly, the Masala, it probably needs something more now, but back then, if it just had maneuver armor, it would be really good. It just needs maneuver armor. And it's one of the dumbest decisions they've made for the Masala that it doesn't have maneuver armor. Nowadays, it probably could. I don't know, because it probably maybe could use more. I don't know, but it's just that it's way too big to be properly used with some of its weapons to not have maneuver armor. Yeah, it's a solid suit. Somebody in my Discord suggested it needs shock dampeners, and I had to like stare at them. I had to give them the fluoride stare because that would break the Masala because it has a really solid kit. It has a really good kit. It just needs maneuver armor. Just maneuver armor. That's all it needs. It would have a GOG level power. Yeah. It doesn't need shock dampeners. It needs maneuver armor. Issue with it's solid without maneuver armor, so it's never gonna get it. Well, I mean, with how crazy 600 is nowadays, look at the mass production double Zeta. Definitely needs Masala definitely needs a buff with maneuver armor now. That moment when there's a Gundam Pixie on your team and you just see the loss looming in the distance. Rigizi Custom still number one. Still number one. I remember when that suit was like heavily meta. I remember that suit was like heavy meta. Heavy meta Elga. Alright, I think my other controller's done charging, so let me go bring that out first. Should have made him a solid support at that point. Grenade should have 75% stagger value. Yeah, I think they're like 50, right? So it takes 2 to get a stun, but if somebody has damage control, it won't work. We got a big boy on field. Reball, regular reball too. Got a Gustav. Alright, Taru being... yeah, Taru being Taru. Hey, we got an assault out here. Taru in a nice position to snipe, actually. That's actually a really good choice to snipe from if you're on B side. Since everybody's gonna do the roll, that'd be a nice position to be in, actually, for sniper units. Since everybody focuses around this building. Now, if only Taru wouldn't hit the light pole every time, but I still see more Hazel customs in like half the 600 cast. I mean, it's a pretty good suit. Wait, is there a level 3 Hazel custom already? Goddamn. Uh-oh. You've been found. Oh, he got saved by the Masala. Scirocco, Papa Scirocco coming in with the save. Light poles should be destructible. You shoot them once and it protects it, but it goes away after that. I'm not sure I meant seeing the 551 at 600. Oh. Nice. Teammates coming in to secure that point. Hell yeah. And he gets in his Gustav. Worst part of this map, in my opinion. It's such a shame, too, because you have all this room. All this fucking room to work with. And people just Arctic base on this one little section. Arctic base and its consequences have been a disaster for humanity. Such a shame. Because you could totally do something where you go towards A or like C, or maybe even go down here because there's so much cover to work. Ah, man, it's such a shame. Otherwise, I actually really like this map. I think it makes a lot of suits very, very viable to play, no matter what their range is, because there's so many different places you kind of like work with on this map. God forbid they make something from AOZ mediocre. I think the closest you can get to having mediocre suit is probably the high mobility Garibaldi beta. That's probably the closest. Some teams I've played against go to C. Damn, I really just wish I could play with those guys. I really wish I could play with them. Only colony drop really works with it. For what? The strat? Found the reason why the PC port sucks? You finally found the reason why it sucks? You finally found the reason? I'm joking around, Demon Fort. Yeah, there's a lot of reasons why it might be considered lesser. The Arctic base strat. Yeah, yeah, Colony's one of those maps that it works with because of the way the map is designed. Watch out, Masala. Hey, you guys have another kill, baby. Again, Masala's not a bad suit. Not a bad suit whatsoever. It just needs mover armor. Console superior. Haimo Garibaldi does awesome damage with the beam rifle. Yeah, the Hazel beam rifle is really awesome on support. I'm just saying that's probably the closest you'll get to mediocre, and that I'm not even saying like it is mediocre, right? Oh god, he got funneled to death. Because when I think of the other suits are really good. Like the Hazel Custom, the High Mobility Hazel, or High Mobility Form. The Advanced Hazel for sure is really damn good. So yeah, it's probably the Gabali High Mobility Gabali Bay is probably the most mid. But even then, I wouldn't say it's like... It's not like Regazid mid, right? For its cost. I'm glad you guys understood when I said that it's the most mid of them, but it's not really mid, you know? I'm glad you guys understood that. Some people will be like, and they start like going fucking crazy and they don't understand what I said. They can't speak English. Hey, we got ourselves a Delta Plus. I actually really like the Delta Plus. Whenever the rare times I play a raid at 650, that's usually a raid I'll go with because of its range options. Losing 8k to 1k less than 2 minutes into the match is just pathetic. That sucks. God, I love the fucking Zeku's Y, bro. Oh my god. Do you already use the touchpad button? Wait, it has 3 melee priority? I forgot. Does it? I think. Okay, well they clash anyway, so unless that's a no, it's not a regular Keyblade. That's the no, that is a regular Keyblade. I'm fucking stupid. Okay, that is the regular Keyblade. Sorry, I was thinking about the this guy right here in the in the 2 tier list. There's a advanced Hazelgood, Rizid okay, then Zaku Mariner bad. Honestly, that should be our tier list, is comparing those 3 suits, like every new suit to those suits. That should be the new tier list, Kaiju. Advanced Hazel. We can probably swap out Advanced Hazel with something else, like Mass Reduction, Double Zeta, MPZZ good, Regazid okay, then Zaku Mariner bad, or maybe Sinanju Stein good. Regazid okay, then Zaku Mariner bad. Whenever a 200 suit comes out, like, hey look, a 200 suit. It's not Sinanju Stein good though. I think it's like Zaku Mariner bad. And then they're like, what the fuck do you mean by that? What the fuck do you mean by this 200? What do you mean the Zaku 4 being there? And I was like, what do you mean the Zaku 2, Char Zaku 2 Sinanju Stein good? What the fuck does that mean? Only in the support category? Oh, okay, I get you now. Yeah, that makes sense then. Kaiju. Sorry, I didn't think about like their class. That's my bad. Yeah, that could work. Advanced Hazel good, Regazid mid, Regazid okay, and Zaku Mariner bad. I'm fine with using that as an official tier list for supports. I can still make the same joke. They can release a 200 cost support and then say, hey, it's like Advanced Hazel good. What do you mean by that? Regazid gets 6 Zaku Mariners out of 10 Scooberts. Scoober doober doo. Somebody do their best to paint their Recon Zaku like Scoobert in the Discord, and then play it in some match. It could be next match, could be whatever next match. Oh damn, Tarja, really nice. Again, he had a really good sniping position. You know, of course it's a map that benefits the Shazar Team B. And not only that, he was staying away from the fights, so good. A rare moment of the Shazar Team B doing really good. Zeku's Y needs better defense? Does it?
Looks like
I think
we
it's
got
just because
everyone.
it's really big. I'm done with my Rigazi video. I'll do a Scoobert montage. Hell yeah. Scoobert doobert. Still needs more range. Shazar Team B needs 1,000 range. Honestly, his Y is fine. Yeah, the only big issue is just its size. That's probably the only damning thing about it. It's just so big that it feels like it might be, you know, so easy to hit that it feels like it's, might not have that much defense. But yeah, the Y is really good, like, offense-wise. Like, if you guys remember some of the other streams I've done, the Zeku's Y's missiles, I think, in general, too, they're really, really damn good. I think you guys remember me using it as anti-air missiles. That's how good those missiles are. You can shoot somebody flying towards you out of the sky with those missiles. And then you know what? You can press the touchpad button and get another 40 missiles out of that. Is this Y smaller than it should be, or is it lure size? I think it might be lure size. It is definitely like one of the biggest suits in the game. It's smaller? Oh my god, it's small. It's supposed to be even bigger? Fuck, man. Holy shit. Most suits in this game are shrunk to fit. Well, I know the Zamel and the Hidalfer were shrunk. I'm not sure what else is shrunk. So if the Zeku's Y is shrunk, the Zeku's Y is shrunk. Bondok? Oh yeah, the Bondok as well. I thought the Zoc was fine. His Y is closing in on that Quinn Mantha size. It's probably the closest you can get to a playable boss, yeah. Yeah, Hidalfer's a lot smaller. Hidalfer's a lot, I say a lot bigger. It's bigger. They probably downsized the O and the Masala too. I think they did downsize the O. I can't tell you about the Masala though. I'm pretty sure the Bolanook is supposed to be... All I remember is their maxi boost sizes, and I think comparing the O to the Bolanook, I think the O is supposed to be a lot bigger. Team A, more like team based. Got 'em. I sure hope somebody picks Scoobert. How small is Hidalfer in game compared to lore? I have to check. I don't remember the actual length of it, or the width. There's no Scoobert. No, there's no Scoobert. Where's Scoobert at? Where's Scoobert? Is he safe? Got a new color scheme for the Jestas? I don't know why it's giving me like Victory, like late UC vibes. You know how like the some of the Federation suits later on start having those color schemes. Like there's that one that's like blue. Kind of reminds me of that Sundown, like a late UC Federation color scheme. Please tell me you guys know which suit I'm talking about. That's like late UC, like the blue one for Federation. I can't remember its name. I'm sorry. Bondok. Raindrop. Bondok. Oh god, Bondok. Javelin? I think it is a Javelin. Good, okay, bad. For all the classes? Be cool. Mark 5? Mark 5 is not late UC. You think they will scale up F91 crossbow and Victory suits so they aren't stupid tiny? Honestly, I think it'd be interesting if they kept them smaller. Make them like really small glass cannon suits. Gustav Karl? No. I think it was the Javelin, the one that's like blue. But like kind of like weird blue. Like a military. Then again, this is Gundam we're talking about where like the gems are like fucking bright ass red and shit. The games are gonna be insane if we get Victory suits. I don't think we'll get Victory. I think the bare minimum, maybe. This is just a fat maybe. Maybe F91. Thing doesn't even look like a Gundam suit. If we get the midgets, we'll be able to get the Lodo. Dude, I'd love to have the Lodo in here. I see the F90. Yeah, I think F90 might be a thing. I think they mentioned they want to go another few years, so if we're already at Hathaway's Flash, they could probably do F90. Unless they want to skip F90 and go straight to F91, then I think if they don't push the crossbone, they're leaving a lot of gacha money on the table. Ah, this reminds me of Gundam Online. I really love Gundam Online, man. Magella top on the DA runs fucking pockets. Dude, the DA with the Magella, dude, heavy stagger into Magella into missiles. Will nearly half health or half health. And you still have a heavy stagger afterwards. And that's only using, if you just Magella and heavy stagger, that's only 2 shots. 2 shots and you're doing incredible damage. F90 is just F91 without the armor? Yes. Heavy Magella, shoulder check missiles. I actually did a full ass combo during one of my losses. I think it might have been the one I recorded, where it was heavy attack. It was either shoulder or Magella, and then shoulder. And then while on the ground, I did Magella. No, I think it was heavy attack, downswing, Magella, another downswing. And yeah, that was a really gross combo. I think I might have fitted in the, no, I didn't fit in the shoulder, a missile. F90 gets added, better have max boost gauge, because that is the whole last point of that suit. Possible 66? Maybe? I was looking to end the stream 47 minutes ago, so we're just kind of running through the cost real fast, and then I'll probably end the stream. Not really liking narrative. Yeah, narrative is probably the... It's the worst 4-star unit, but I don't mean worst like bad worst. It's still still okay, right? But it is the worst 4-star in my opinion. Oh my god, poor Bondok. It's the mid 4-star, you know. It's either between we have Moon Crisis first before post UC 100. If they even want to do Moon Crisis. For being a 650 4-star, it looks really subpar compared to Zwei and Kai. Hey, nice. It's been a while since we saw that. Yeah, it's got like nice stuff on it. Like you can do some really nasty kind of stun locks, and some constant. I play it like a support, right? And I think you can work okay like that. But the problem is it's not nearly as insane as the other 4-star units. I think it almost feels like a 3-star. I think the reason they made it 4-star is I think they put too much faith into the into its jammer. I think they put too much faith into the jammer, and they thought it would be like a 4-star at that point. 26k downswing on Yagdoga GG. Oh, that was a really good drop. That might kill him. Oh, he's alive. Dude, that was a really good drop. Whoever did that support fire. Oh god, Bondog. No, not the Bondog. No, my Bondog. He dead. Narrative may be mid, but at least it's not outdated as the Beyond Custom. I think we had this discussion, like, between the Beyond Custom and the narrative on which one's the worst. Worst 4-star. I think I'd still go with the narrative. Marisai Beam Rifle or Zaku Machine Gun Custom on Isaac. Marisai Beam Rifle, it's way too long. If you're going to be using the Marisai Beam Rifle, we might as well pick the bazooka at that point. We might as well pick the bazooka because it has almost as long of a cooldown as the... It's 0.4 less than the bazooka. Without the added benefit of a blast radius. So go with the machine gun. If you're gonna choose between, oh my bad, Isaac. Sorry, that's all. My bad, I saw, just, Isaac, my bad. For Isaac, use the machine gun. Machine gun's the better option, you get more DPS. It's one of the best machine guns in the game, and you have it on a support. Just don't forget that when you're shooting the machine gun, you get rid of your stealth. And don't forget to use your camera abilities, too. So yeah, on the Isaac, machine gun 100% of the time. You only use the beam rifle if you don't have the machine gun. And whatever you do, don't tell Reddit that you're playing the Isaac, because Reddit will hang you. Nice! I should have paid attention to Taru and the Jagan. Level 4 Jagan seems like it might be disgusting with the grenades, right? And hey, Rouge's doing pretty good. You still rip gens if you understand how to play it. Yeah, the Isaac machine gun melts generals. Unless you're talking about the Beyond Custom or something. Why is the HML so mid? I want to like this suit, but so painfully meh. Why don't they give it the skill that the other, they've been buffing suits to where their biosensors activate at 50%. Why didn't they do that for the HML? Are they that terrified of the support getting a dodge roll at 50% health? Can't believe no one used Gyarados at level 4. No. Oh, Beyond Custom. It's just outrageous, the high skill ceiling. Yeah, it's got a... Again, if you have a really good player, they will just clap people. So that's why I say between the narrative and that, the narrative is worse, 4-star wise. Alright, I wonder if Tara's gonna pick a certain suit. Maybe the High Nu will be a support and Nightingale be a raid. Since the FF Nu is a raid, this is obvious support. I feel like with how the Nightingale is, I think it might be a support. I can see the High Nu being a general or a raid. I'm not sure about support. Then again, fuck it, who knows? Devs are still butthurt about the Mudrock match. I like how that's just a rumor, but it's just almost... Because of the way they design supports in this game, people just take that as a fact. The way they design supports in this game, people just take that rumor as a fact. And you know what? I hope it is. I hope it did happen. What would you think the Nightingale could be? Normalize giving support shock dampeners? Oh my god, every single one of them? That would make some of them busted, dude. I think Nightingale is either going to be a raid, general, or raid. I think it's either between a support or a general. I think with how big it is, raid might be off the tables. And with how it works, with like the weapons it has and all that, it might either be support or general. Give all slim support resist movement. Yes. Not all the bulkies like the Game Walk. Game Walk should have shock dampeners. Or originally it should have. Game Walk makes me sad when I think about the Game Walk. Shock dampeners level 5 win. Oh my god. What? So we only have like level 1 shock dampeners. What does level 2 imply? It better have like 60% or 75% resist shoulders. It would have to. It would have to. The always bulky Zaku 3. Maybe they can give it a new skill where it doesn't get stunned if it gets hit in the shoulders. So that way the it has what the Alex Chobham armor has, where if you hit it with weapons, well for that one it'd be ballistic weapons, but they should make it where the Nightingale doesn't get any stun accumulation. You can still take damage, but you won't get any stun accumulation when you get hit in the shoulders. That'd be funny. Game Milk needs shock dampeners. Yes. Every time I see a Game Milk, it's kind of like earlier when I was playing against Is that a Piranha Plant? Why does that paint scheme remind me of Piranha Plant? Give the supports a Zoc special ability. Jesus Christ. Level 2 shock dampeners, you take 50% reduced damage and are immune to a single topple on a timer akin to maneuver armor. Jesus, that's a lot for level 2. That'll be a cool skill for the Nightingale to make it so to help it where it's not getting stun locked. Make it to where its shoulders, they just ignore stun accumulation and you take less damage. So that way they're not in the way. It's PD Piranha. What else are they gonna give it? Honestly, if it was level 2, it probably could be reduced damage on maybe certain something, I don't know, maybe reduced melee damage or reduced range damage. I don't know. Because shock damage is one of those skills where it's like, what would a level 2 be? Because like the level 1, it's one of those skills that just works as a skill on its own, doesn't need anything else, you know? Not the Z2, the level 3 Z2. You'd be surprised when you see the Nightingale underground base. How did that get down here? Got the Isaac level 3, kind of sad now because 500 doesn't seem to show up whenever I'm playing. Oh, the Isaac's not as good at 500 as it is at 400, 450. Even that's like debatable, right? Played at 550 Onyx, people still play it there even at level 3. Damn. You still have really good spotting utility though, so just again, make sure you're using your spotting a lot. They'd have to scale it down to at least crossbone size to make it work. I wonder how the Gundam Delta Tide forms a 700 cost. Seems like it'd be okay. I don't see too many, but its game plan makes me think it'd be okay. Oh no, not the FF. Nightingale would have to be an SD for it to work. Should all shock dampening MSs get damage control like the GOG? The GOG used to have damage control, didn't it? And they nerfed it, or I think they shadow nerfed it to not have damage control, right? Or maybe it still does have it. It still has damage control, right? I remember it didn't have it at some point. Something happened with the GOG. I think I'm Mandela affecting myself. The Zoc, though, Kaiju, the Zoc should probably have damage control now. Even at native cost, because the Nero Trainer and other suits have have been really harmful for the Zoc, so I think Zoc should have damage control at this point. GOG has shock and damage control level 3. For some reason I remember in my memories that they removed the damage control off of the GOG. I guess I just don't remember. I'm playing myself. If Zeku's Y can fit in the game as is, pretty sure Nightingale will not have much trouble now, though we do need the perfect Z? It probably went on further than I think it was. Caretaker starts playing. I'll have to check. Uh-oh. Oh, what's going on there, Mr. CJ? Meant to swap to Saber by attack whip? I hate when that happens, Sundowner. I hate when that happens. Hey, Takwan. Based. Would love to see the perfect Xeon. As a boss, yeah. By the way, I built an HG model kit of the the Psycho Gundam. He backed up into it. That sucks. Pretty nice, I wish it had a waist swivel though. That's like my only issue with the Psycho Gundam. I wish I had a waist swivel. Even if it's slight. Oh no, that's not good. Oh, he missed it. Thank God. We got a silver bullet over here. Is the Psycho block chest no waist polycap? I don't even know how to explain it. It connects to the waist, but you also you have to use screws. You have to use screws, and you have to there's I'd have to show you the instructions. There's no polycap because there's no ball joint there. There's no ball joint. Aquatic MS shooting, should it apply to all weapons like the sub-weapons? That'd be nice. On what kit? The Psycho Gundam. I was talking about how I recently built a Psycho Gundam, and it doesn't have a waist swivel, and I wish it had a waist swivel, but the way they made it, it can't. I don't think. So, kit bash? I wouldn't be good at kit bashing. More higher cost suits should be able to boost and shoot primaries anyway. Honestly, that should be on a lot of suits, or at least that'd be really cool if space that should be standard for space at least. Full armor queenly kit win? No. No. The delayed blast. Pretty interesting paint scheme on that new Gundam. Nice, nice. Alright, I'm gonna do one more match. Dodge roll should be standard for space. Yeah. One more match. I'm going to go to 300. I'll let y'all decide on the map. I'll give you guys a little bit, but what map should we play on?
Looks like we've got everyone.
A shoot a chargeable beam should be able to shoot while boosting. Jungle? No, I'm not doing jungle. Except for jungle. There's no waist joint on the Psycho Gundam. I'm looking at the manual right now. Well, yeah, I know there's no waist joint, because I built it. So you my final, celebrating my mom's birthday with you. Nice. Jungle. Trenches. Port base. Vietnam map. I'm not picking jungle. Do space. I can't switch to space, unfortunately, Baking, without leaving. 66? Nah, unfortunately, James, I'm about to stop. Military port. Jungle. Military port will be funny. MILF port. Sure, we'll do a military port.
Your team's ready. Make your final preparations.
Impact site. Too late. If people didn't sit there and just shout across the river, you know, jungle might be better. That's why I think they need to build a bridge on jungle, so it can kind of like encourage people to go across. Maybe a few bridges. Insect site. Never mind, back to 300. Yes. I might grab a Psycho Gundam. I already have the RG Mark II Ayuk. It's fine for what it is. The kit. It's all right. Like I said, if it was, oh, I didn't say this yet, but if they made it now, it'd probably be a lot better. Where like you get like waist joints, waist swivels, and all that. It's good for what it is. Big hulking monster, right? Although I feel like the shield, I think this has been said before with a lot of people, is that I feel like the shield is going to cause its arms to like just sag eventually. Needs some better, like, stronger arms. Insect sight sounded like something else for a second. Small dip in the pool, and damn, you're on the other side. Scoobert going, oh no, why are you picking Scoobert now? Why do you have to go for military port? I should have picked regular port base then. 1/100 FM version of it one day. Oh my god. I ran out of weird names for maps. Just start saying random shit. Scuba dooby.
Prepped and ready for battle.
Scuba. Wonder if they'll make a Psycho Gundam Mark II HD. You think? Dr. Eggman about to slap you? Oh my god, it is Dr. Eggman. What the hell? Gog looking like Dr. Eggman. It's Jover. Dr. Eggman with the finger. He didn't cut his fingernails. Oh my gosh, this is all Gogs. It is. I'm gonna piss on the moon. How do you like that, Obama? Classic. Classic. No, that's a video. Some guy did a voiceover of a game. And, that's what we made Dr. Eggman say. Would you like a newer version of the Jammer, Finn, and Hindolfer? I would love to have a newer model kit of the Hidolfer or the Jammer Fin. I don't even think we have a Jammer Fin model kit anyway. Freaking Gogs, dude. Sundowner, when he spawned back in, I can't tell. Is that the actual G generation paint scheme on that or no? I guess I'm about to figure it out. No, that's not the G generation skin. Which is just the Zeta paint scheme. So it's not Scoobert, unfortunately. It's not the real Scoobert. There's a Jammer Fin model, but it's old. Oh yeah, it's like really old, right? So I guess no. It would be nice to have a modern Jammer Fin. That guy. Taller with the red shoulder. But not painted like a Scoop dog. It's a Scoobert imposter Scoobert, yeah. People thought we would get it revealed during the hobby show last year, maybe next year since G-Witch is done with the main show. Wait, what? What revealed? Jammer Fin? Scooberto? His name is Scooberto, Scoobert cousin. Oh my goodness. What made people think that we were gonna get a Jammer model kit that year? Was it like in the leaks or something? I say leaks, you know what I mean. According to HLJ, Jammer released 1994. Yeah. Desuzaku's the best Marine. What's good? You got over a hangover? Yeah, it's all. Everything's going good fine right now. I saw an image of the 30mm kit with a big sword. Which was it? I need it. I'll have to check here in a bit. But yeah, you can combine it to make you can combine a bunch of smaller stuff to make a big sword out of it. It was wishful thinking. The leak said we were getting an MG narrative C packs. Man, I would have loved to have that. A Jamer fan. Really unique design. Scuberto. Same leak said we get MG SD Barbatos, and that happened. Oh. Maybe cancelled. Who knows? Man, it's really nice that this directly counters the GOG. Look at that firing squad they got there. I wonder if I should put ASL parts on the Isaac? If you really want to. If you want to test it out, sure. But reload parts for your spotting, or maybe is it heat rate based? I think might be ammo based. One of those for your spotting, range damage, all that good stuff. Radius spot is heat based. Yeah, you can probably put some reload and damage on that. No ships have been sunk yet on military port. Surprisingly, there's always at least one ship that go. Oh, well, okay, one ship might go down. It's poor GOG. The flying out guy. Oh, there it goes. Stupid. Yeah, there goes ship. Sunk my battleship. Your ankles look tasty, Taru. Goodness. My frame rate is dropping right now. There it goes. It's all good now. Love that you said poor GOG and then he starts murdering the ship. Hey man, the ship said something mean to him, okay? This man's shield is saving him right now. Oh my goodness, his shield got beat to an inch within its life. I like that he still I guess he has to hold it to use his other weapons, right? Ship said something about his mom. Yeah. Oh. No shield to save him that time. I like that paint scheme, by the way, Fallen Lord. It reminds me, I don't know why, it reminds me of the Spectre for some, probably because it's just the mint green and the white. You know, the one from DC Comics. Aw, poor that guy. He gone. I better watch out, GOG. Taru can counter you with the heavy stagger. Oh, the Thunderbolt GOG? A lot of people really wanted that, but whenever they're doing Thunderbolt suits again, they've been nice. Oh, it's so close. The support fire. Nice. Gog sweep. Hell yeah. Stupid looking. Y'all want a high five? Nice. On Gog? Yeah. They said pick a Gog and pray. And they did. And the at guy with the top two? Hell yeah. Gog's plan. The wondrous waddle. If only you guys had some, should have had like at least one, oh no, that's 350. I was about to say at least have a Juwaku in there. You can have all the the things. All the Waddle Boys. He welcomes all to his temple, or temple of fists. Temple slaps. I like the Isaac a lot more if I didn't have to live with teammates that refuse to stick together. Yeah. Gogging off. Anyway, that's the best part on next. It has stealth. Yeah, you got stealth. Don't deal with them. But yeah, I guess I'll say if you guys enjoyed, like, be very much appreciated. Today was actually a chill stream for once. It was actually a chill stream. Please like. Like for that reason alone. We reach over 15, it's time for that damn reading. Unfortunately, that was on the last stream. See, Ryumi. Yep, you take care too. Oh, there's something I was gonna add in. Thanks for the match, Dong. Yep, appreciate it, Amarasu. No, I don't think I will. Stream Dong, yep, very much appreciated. And tomorrow is gonna be the Desert Zaku DA, and you'll get to see a match of it at 350. Good games, Zango. Yep. Good games, everybody. May Gog protect you. The word of God. Yeah, pretty good time to stop. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed, if you're watching this as a video instead of a stream, like if you want to, and check out tomorrow's thing. If you guys can check out the initial thoughts on the Regazid, you guys can check that out as well. Next MS is the Psycho Scoobert. Next time you gotta have your Zeta painted Zaku 2 Recon or Zaku Recon so you can actually get Scoobert in. Followers of Gog. Gog's country. Gog's country. Casually cursing our supply lady. Taro, you just do that to women. You snivelly. Alright, goodbye everybody. It's stupid. The Gogs people. Yeah, bye.